Welcome to the BYJU'S Exam Prep, the analysis of Mechanical 2024 paper, guys. I hope that all of you have given your paper and I hope that you are all satisfied. Okay, we'll be here, guys, with the complete solution of the paper depending upon the students or the memory-based students, the questions that they will be giving us. So in this channel, guys, the complete analysis plus the cutoff, plus guys, what are the post gate sessions and what will be the path for the next few days. Okay, so everything we will be giving you in this channel, guys. Over to sir.
So guys, I feel your exam is over and it went well. So guys, in this particular session, like you can see, entire mechanical team is here and we are going to solve each and every question whatever we are getting from the memory base from the student side. So mathematics, Rakesh sir is also there, Som, Abhinav sir is there, for thermal part Sonu sir is there, for design production I am here, for fluid mechanics HMT Chandra sir is there. So entire paper, whatever questions we are going to get, we will be telling you. And guys, also we would be telling you about the level of paper, how was the difficulty level, and as we get all the questions, we will also be able to tell you about the expected cutoff, the expected topper marks. And guys, all these information will be important not only for the students who have given the exam, for others also who may be giving the exam in the upcoming you can say next year or after that. And guys, obviously you will get to know what level of question, what kind of questions are coming. Sir, would you like to add something?
Yes, hi guys. So first of all, I hope that your paper was all good, all brilliant. You know, your entire hard work you might have done for several months, you know, might have turned into good results today. Okay, eventually you'll come to know about the results 1 month later, but aapko ek rough idea ho gaya, okay, how the paper was. So you can start sharing in the comment box ki how was the difficulty level. There is a poll also going on. We request you to poll so that, you know, we can give a complete analysis to all of the students also how the paper was, whether you find it easy, moderate, difficult, right? And we'll be discussing, you know, the solutions of almost all the questions that you know, you are going to get here, expecting to get a lot of questions from technical, from maths and aptitude everywhere. Okay, so and that is why we have the entire team, all subjects, all subject expertise are here with us. Chandra sir, over to you.
Guys, do not forget to like and share this session so that all the students who have appeared for the examination as well as those who are going to appear next year can get the benefit of entire detail of the examination pattern and the difficulty level and the expected cutoff. So stay tuned till the end of the session and please do share your experience as well through this comment section.
And guys, sir,
या सोनू सर इज आल्सो हियर.
तो जो भी आपने हार्ड वर्क किया है अभी तक उसका डेफिनेटली आपको रिजल्ट देखने को मिला होगा. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन ऐसे होंगे जो बहुत आसानी से आपने कर लिए होंगे. तो आई जस्ट से वन थिंग हियर कि share more and more number of question and one more point I would like to share here कि जितने भी आप क्वेश्चन हम यहाँ पे सॉल्व करेंगे या डिस्कस करेंगे तो if you feel anything data is missing or anything you just share in the comment section. तो stay tuned और next जितना भी टाइम होगा maximum to maximum question we will try to solve here. Stay tuned, stay with us.
Yes, and I think sir, one more thing I feel that, you know, definitely morning mein data science paper was there, but that was for the very first time in the history.
Yes, yes.
But if you talk about core branches, it is the first paper, mechanical.
Yes.
Tomorrow civil is coming up, next weekend ECW. So I think many students of civil ECW also can, you know, stay tuned and get benefited क्योंकि IISc Bangalore जब पेपर बनाते हैं ना, स्टूडेंट्स के माइंड सेट में होता है कि कुछ अलग आएगा. तो this mechanical will tell you whether कुछ अलग आया है या it is a regular paper. That also you will come to know कि how the choice of the questions was by IISc.
You will also get to know about how many MSQ are there,
yes,
and all mathematics, how many like difficulty level was there from a particular topic, how many questions are there. So for that, all these things we are here, and you can see guys, last year's also whatever the cutoffs we have predicted, the real cutoffs was very much near to that only. So also you will get to know the approximate cutoff, approximate highest marks. We said around 90-91 would be the highest. You can see exactly 90.67 was the highest marks last year. So all this information you would be getting here because whenever a set of faculties would be telling you based on their expertise, obviously that would be an expert opinion, will give you nearby picture and you can also get the benefit of knowing that where you would be existing out of that. So all these things you are going to get.
NAT बहुत सारे थे, कोई बच्चे ने बोला है.
NAT बहुत सारे थे सर. और जो इन्फॉर्मेशन अभी तक आ रहा है उसमें प्रोडक्शन और इंडस्ट्रियल इज आल्सो इन ह्यूज वेटेज. हाउ मच actually is that we'll be telling you very soon because it's right now 5:40, might be students are still coming out from the center. So in next 5 to 10 minutes we'll be having a clear picture about the weightage distribution of different subjects. Yes, students from yes, Bhargav is here. He's saying, Abhinav sir, अपना paper कैसा आएगा? It will be tomorrow, guys. And whether mechanical paper is coming easy or different, I guess your preparation is done, na? Okay, and this is a relative exam. So even for mechanical or any branch, even if it is tough for everyone. It is easy for everyone. This is a relative exam, not like your BTech final semester कि हमको ज़्यादा SPI लाना है. This here the marks will be relative. Max MSQ maximum 5 ही थे मेरे हिसाब से. Okay.
Okay, so this time MSQs were lesser, I feel.
NAT वर
पिछली बार 8 थे शायद.
NAT का नंबर शायद ज्यादा है.
Guys, those students na, who will be giving the examination in upcoming years, let me tell you, if I talk about the last year, guys, 82,200 students have registered for the examination. This is, guys, the data of 2023. Let me tell you, guys, the data of 2024, as one of my student has put the RTI, and ISC Bangalore has told that the data of 2024 they will not be disclosing before the examination. In the previous year, guys, 2020-22, even before the examination, the conducting authorities give the data. But in 2024, they have denied that. Let me tell you, in 2023, 82,200 students have registered for the examination, out of which only 63,000 have appeared. Total number of students qualified last year, 2023, is 11,401. Average marks of top 0.1%. Top 0.1% means who are like, if there are 63,000 na, so average of top 63 to 70 student marks is 76.69. Okay, last year in 2023 topper marks was 90.67 and gate score is 1000 and the minimum marks, okay, minus में लाना भी अपना आप एक challenge है guys. Okay, क्योंकि अगर कोई आंख बंद करके भी करे ना नेगेटिव मार्किंग 1/3 है तो 0 बैठता है प्रोबेबिलिटी के हिसाब से. एंड MSQ और NT में तो नेगेटिव मार्किंग है भी नहीं. क्वेश्चंस आने लग गए हैं. ओके, बेंडिंग मूवमेंट मैक्सिमम पूछा, इसको कहीं पे करा दे क्या?
हाँ, UVL सर लास्ट में.
ठीक है, ये अच्छा, ये 2023 का डाटा है गाइस, है ना? इसको आप एक बार स्क्रीनशॉट भी ले सकते हैं. लेस देन 0 मार्क्स गाइस आउट ऑफ द टोटल स्टूडेंट्स ना हु हैव अपीयर्ड. कहां गया who have appeared, 63,000 have appeared in the examination last year, out of which 2,062 got negative marks last year in 2023. 0 to 10 marks, guys, 21,000. 10 to 20 marks in 2023, guys, 23,000 students. 20 to 30 marks, 9,000 students. 30 to 40, 3,400 students. 40 to 50 marks, 2,000 students. 50 to 60, 1,100 students. 60 to 70 marks. From here, guys, you're getting the output. Like seats in IITs or even more, you're getting the PSUs as well. 60 to 70, guys, 375. 70 to 80, 65 students. 80 to 90, last year, only 11 students. And 90 to 100 was only topper who got 90.6 marks. Okay, so guys, when you are in more than 55 marks, now here you will be getting the seats in IITs or PSUs, guys, depending upon your choices. Now, guys, this is the distribution of 2022-23, but we are getting the questions. तो पहले क्वेश्चन ही करा दें क्या सर?
हाँ सर, करा देते हैं.
एक सोम का क्वेश्चन.
हाँ सर, उसमें UVL है, 1200 mm की लेंथ है और 100 किलोन्यूटन मीटर की हाईएस्ट.
NAT है कि MCQ?
सर ये तो मतलब नहीं
1 marks, 2 marks?
सर ये नहीं लिखा है, बट ये क्वेश्चन है.
So guys, you can confirm.
So guys, the very first question, and you can see we are the first one to start. Yes, it is
length, what is
sir? Length है 1200 mm.
1200 mm.
और सर यहाँ लोड है 100.
Okay, 1200 mm.
हाँ.
A and B. 100 kilonewton per meter.
Yes sir.
Guys, please confirm. The students who are giving the examination, check the data. क्या पूछा क्या है?
सर ये पूछा बेंडिंग मोमेंट मैक्सिमम
बेंडिंग मोमेंट एंड हियर इट इज 0 ना 1200 mm. Guys, please confirm, is this was the question? If this was the question, guys.
Yes, was this the question, guys?
Please tell us.
Harsh, answer keys will be released after 15.
Okay, so guys, let me do it. Okay, Dheeraj sir is again the champion of the strength of material, guys. Total load कितना आ रहा है सर? कैलकुलेटर है क्या अपने पास? Half base into height, so 1.2 meter total load if I calculate.
So guys, आप देख रहे हो जहाँ क्वेश्चन आया साथ साथ सॉल्यूशन चालू है यहाँ पर.
Half into 1.2 into 100, so 50 into 1.2. पहले एक बार please check the values, guys. Values were correct ना? Everybody. Half base into height, 1.2 meter, and that is 100 kilonewton. So guys, 50 into 1.2. This will be, guys, please tell me. Sir, calculator से एक बार half and 50 into 1.2, 60. Okay, so this will be 60 kilonewton. 60 kilonewton will be acting at the center of mass. Center of mass from here will be, sir, L/3 करना 400 mm. That is 0.4 and that is 0.8. Okay, so what will be the reaction, guys? 60 into 0.4 divided by 1.2 and here it will be 60 into 0.4 divided by 1.2. Please guys, everybody confirm the values. Are these the values, guys? So here it will be 20 kilonewton and here it will be 2, 3, 40, 80 kilonewton. Please confirm, guys. NAT, yeah, NAT tha, guys. Was this NAT? Was this NAT or MCQ or MSQ? Everyone. Now, guys, let me write the equation of bending moment here at any section XX. Okay. What is the equation of bending moment? Bending moment at XX is equal to, everyone, 20 into X, upward load positive, minus this area. Okay. 2 into E, 2, which color I take? Let me take green color. This area. So what is the UDL here? 100 by 1.2 into X. Sir, 100 by 1.2 batana. 100 is the length change in 1.2 meter. So 100 by 1.2 into X. 100 by 1.2 kitna hua?
100 by
1.2. Everybody, guys. 83.3.
83.3.
See, the maths expert Rakesh sir is telling quickly.
Calculator.
20x.
To be honest.
Then downward load, so half into base is x into height, 83.3x. Okay, half base is this into height, and it will be acting at x by 3. Okay, this will be acting at x by 3. Okay, so guys, tell me the maximum value of this function. Max, this is the bending moment, guys. Maximum value of this function. और guys, सर इसका डायरेक्ट मेरे को तो अभी आंसर याद नहीं आ रहा. L by root 3 था, कितना होता है?
हाँ.
मेरे को या पक्का याद है, मेरे को याद नहीं है.
L by 9 root 3.
डिस्टेंस और व्हाट?
नहीं, shear force 0 का shear force निकाल लेते हैं ना.
Bending moment maximum ना L by root 3. हाँ.
L by root 3.
डिस्टेंस.
हाँ.
तो L by root 3 पे निकाल लो. Bending moment maximum at x is equal to L by root 3. X is equal to L is 1.2 by root 3. जल्दी बताना भाई. जल्दी बताना भाई. Everybody, paper level guys will telling you, will be telling you.
Sir, this is this value is 0.6928.
0.6928.
Huh.
0.6928. Guys, please put 0.9628 and let me know the values here. Please. Everyone, guys. Come on, everyone. कितना है भाई? सर इसमें x की
हाँ, मैं वही कर रहा हूँ सर.
Tell me, guys, please. How many number of MCQs? इसकी वैल्यू आपको बताते हैं जल्दी से. एक क्वेश्चन था डायमीटर ऑफ पंच वाला भी.
हाँ सर, वो मैं रेडी हूँ उसके साथ.
अच्छा, रेडी है. हाँ. इसका आंसर कितना है? इसका आप कर रहे हैं?
नहीं सर, कर रहा हूँ, बट मेरे ख्याल से बीच में रह गया ये. 20 आप करेंगे इसमें? मैं जब तक दूसरा क्वेश्चन कर लेता हूँ.
चलो. हाफ 20 इंटू L by root 3. L by root 3 कितना बताया आपने? 0.6928. 20 इंटू 0.6928. Guys, how much you are getting? Minus 0.5 into 0.5 into 0.6928 into 83.3 into 0.6928 into 0.6928. Okay, divided by 3. Guys, please check. Is it coming 9.23?
हाँ, 9.23.
कोई बता रहा है?
मैंने किया सर.
9.23 guys units. Please check for these values of data what we have got from the students. Now Dheeraj sir is ready with the second question.
Yes sir. So guys, next question I am going to do is related to production. Okay, so I am telling you what the question is actually. So let us start it, and guys, do like and share the session. We have started solving the questions now. So the question is related to the sheet metal operation, and they have asked you the diameter of punch. They have asked you the diameter of punch. So guys, they have asked you the diameter of punch, and they have given us that the diameter of blank, because they have mentioned that diameter of blank is nothing but 20 mm, and they said this is blanking operation going on. So first of all, you can verify that was this question there or not, and they have also mentioned about the clearance. So when we are talking about the clearance, they have said that the clearance value is nothing but 0.04, that is mm. And guys, you know, whenever we are talking about blanking or punching operation, okay, whenever we are talking about blanking or punching operation, so this is, let us say, a sheet we have, okay, and we are having a punch like this, and we are having the dies like this. So I feel everybody is aware that always whenever we are talking about die and punch, always die size is bigger than the punch size, you know that, and you know clearance is on both the side. So we can write that die size is equals to blank size plus 2 times of radial clearance. When we are talking about the blank size, you already know they have mentioned it, the die of blank is, this is 20 mm, and sorry, I have written it punch size plus 2 times of clearance. So you know that die size is nothing but the whole size, or you can say the blank size, and you know that okay, I'm writing it again, don't worry guys, I'm writing it at the below, okay, don't worry about that. So I'm writing it again, yes. So guys, first of all, when we are talking about the die size is equals to punch size plus 2 times of radial clearance, okay, and they have given you the diameter of blank. So you know that when we are talking about the blank size is equals to die size, and whole size is equals to the punch size. So we need to find out what? We need to find out the diameter of punch. So we are looking for this. So you can say punch size would be nothing but die size minus 2 times of clearance. So when we are talking about the die size, whenever we are talking about the die size, this is nothing but the blank size, that is equals to 20 mm. And when we are talking about minus 2 times of clearance is given as 0.04. So I feel you can solve it very easily. The answer is going to be what? It is going to be 19.92 mm. If you see, the similar type of question have been asked 3 to 4 times before also in the GATE examination, and I feel everybody understood this. And don't worry, we are going to have aptitude, mathematics, everything. Yes guys. So this is about the production question, and you have seen sir have already done one question from strength of materials as well. Okay guys, okay.
So guys, those students who have just come, can you please confirm? Number of MSQ questions? Everyone guys on the comment section guys, come on. Sir ready? किसी question नहीं sir? चलो guys, Chandrasekhar sir is ready with question of FM. Okay, sir पेन दो, धीरे सर पेन लेके चले जाते हैं यार. Okay guys, एक बार ना इस वाले क्वेश्चन का मेरे को एक बार कंफर्म कर दीजिए वैल्यूज प्लीज. Have you got the same values? 2 MSQs. Avigyan Singh is saying 2 MSQs. Okay guys. This the data is same na guys, 1.2 meter and 100 kilonewton per meter. Please tell me guys. Everyone guys, come on. 24 NAT approximately. 24 number of NAT approx. Okay. So Chandrasekhar sir, आप कौन से के साथ हैं? Fluid mechanics. Chandrasekhar sir is here guys. Please confirm the data of this question everyone. Okay, so now Chandrasekhar sir is coming with FM na, sir?
Yes, sir.
FM 2024 mechanical paper. Okay sir. ये लीजिए.
Guys, there is a question with me from the dimensional and model analysis. Most of the students think that dimensional and model analysis are not very much asked, but recently you can see that there are questions asked from the dimensional analysis. There was a question, L is equal to some constant surface tension to the power A, then radius to the power B, viscosity to the power C, and under root of time. T is time, right? There was a question. The question was asked to find out the value of A. So the question can be solved by equating the dimensional formula on both sides. On the left hand side, M0, L1, T0, constant is dimensionless, and surface tension, gamma is surface tension. the dimension of surface tension is m1 t minus 2 to the power a. What is the answer, guys? Did you try this question? Did you solve it? Radius, that is L1 to the power b. Viscosity, kg per meter second. M1, L minus 1, T minus 1 to the power c. And under root of time, that is T to the power 1 by 2. So now on the right hand side, if we take powers of m, that is a, then plus c, then what are the powers of L on the right hand side? B, then minus c, and the powers of time will be minus 2a, then minus c plus 1 by 2. And on the left hand side, m0, L1, t0. So there will be three equations, three unknowns. You can easily solve it. So a plus c will be equal to 0, right? Then b minus c will be equal to 1, and then minus 2a minus c plus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. So here we can say 2a plus c is equal to 1 by 2, and here a plus c is equal to 0. Subtract these two equations. If we subtract these two equations, a plus c is equal to 0. If we subtract these two equations, then it will be a is equal to 1 by 2. Don't you feel this question is very, very simple? Isn't it? So did you get the right answer? So this is one question which I have obtained from the students. And please do, guys, keep on sharing.
Okay, so guys, those who have just joined the session na, those who have just joined the session na, those who have just joined the session, guys, let me tell you guys, we have done with one question of strength of material. Okay, one question of strength of material we have done. Then we have done, sir, कौन subject क्या mechanical का?
सर अपडेट आ गया
ये production.
हाँ
हाँ.
सो सर ये
सर पेन मेरी जेब में है. हाँ. ये एनालिसिस का.
हाँ सर मैं बता देता हूँ, आप नोट कर लीजिए.
हाँ.
सर सबसे पहले ओवरऑल पेपर वाज लेंदी, कॉन्सेप्चुअल एंड मॉडरेट.
लेंदी,
कॉन्सेप्चुअल एंड मॉडरेट.
conceptual, moderate.
एंड सेकंड अपडेट इज कि जो एमएसक्यू है दे वर 2 to 3.
Okay. MSQ were 2 to 3.
2 to 3. NAT 20 से 24.
अच्छा ये रहा. हाँ. NAT one student just told 24 exact. Okay.
And sir MCQ 35 to 38.
35 to 38.
As compared to last year, paper was slightly on the means easier side from the last year.
Easier from last year. Subject wise.
And so subject wise, power plant weightage was increased as compared to last year.
Power plant weightage is increased.
Yes.
Okay.
And IC engine was 0 and RAC was 0.
RAC, ये ना?
RAC was 0. Power plant weightage increases. The exact marks are not known till now.
Okay.
And strength of material, fluid mechanics, thermo was having the maximum weightage as usual.
Okay.
Strength of material. And then we are having thermodynamics and fluid mechanics.
Thermodynamics
And fluid mechanics.
fluid mechanics. This is high weightage.
Yes. And guys, one more thing is aptitude questions were slightly difficult. And PNC से 3 questions थे. PNC permutation and combination से 3 questions थे which were difficult. And also they are saying कि if we are talking about 1 mark questions were slightly on the difficult sides.
Okay.
1 mark questions were on the difficult side.
Okay.
Yes. So it was lengthy. That's why, guys. That's what we said, that paper is lengthy as per the students' experiences.
Okay. So 2 to 3 RAC 0 weightage, IC 0 weightage. Okay. और कोई डाटा है? Lengthy, conceptual and moderate.
Yes. और sir अभी just Rakesh sir is also prepared. He is coming to take the questions of mathematics and aptitude.
एक सोम हो गया.
हाँ.
है ना? इसका डायरेक्ट आंसर आप कितना बता रहे थे?
WL square upon 9 root 3.
WL square upon
9 root 3.
9 root 3. ये कौन सब्जेक्ट का है?
This is production. Sheet metal operation.
प्रोडक्शन का एक हो गया, एक ये सर एफएम डायमेंशन एनालिसिस
यस
है ना, और अब सोनू सर भी रेडी है ना?
हाँ थर्मो सर आ जाइए आप, फिर राकेश सर मैथ सेफ्टी, फिर मैं वंस अगेन आई विल बी कमिंग फ्रॉम
थर्मो गेट 2024 मैकेनिकल। सर कौन से कलर से लिखेंगे आप?
ब्लैक
पर्पल से।
Okay, so I have one more question from thermodynamic. It is mentioned like Q heat supply is given to us, that was 12,000 12,000 kilojoule per minute, right? And T source temperature was given like 1200 Kelvin, and T sink temperature is also given, that was from 300 Kelvin. And it was asked what will be the maximum amount of the work that can be done from this thermodynamic system. You just clear the things. Is all the data correct or not? This question I am having from a student. So again, W max is asked simple based on the Carnot cycle. If it is the example of the maximum work, it asks in this question. Is it the same data? Okay. So after that, if we apply the maximum work done, that can be simple written as Q1 heat supply 1 minus sink temperature divided by source temperature, right? So if we substitute all the values, then this will be the 12,000 kilojoule per minute. 1 minus sink temperature is 300 Kelvin, and the source temperature is 1200 Kelvin, right? So if we solve, then we are getting 12,000, and this is 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4. So answer is 9,000 kilojoule per minute. Was it? It was NAT or objective? Okay, after a very long time, Ganesh. Yes. Okay, so was it in kilojoule per minute or it was in kilowatt? You just check the unit. This is the data I am getting from the student. If it is the in kilojoule per minute, then answer is 9,000 correct. Otherwise, it was 24,000 kilojoule. You want to say here it was given 24,000. Is it? Okay, it was MCQ question. TPM. It was 24,000. Yeah. If it was 24,000, then definitely it will be 18,000. Yes. Definitely, my dear. It will be 18,000. Again, the H per the student, this data was there. Let me make it 24,000 as you say. This is 24,000 as you say, and this is also 24,000. Then this data will be 18,000, right? This will be the answer. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so guys, thermo is done. Okay, so guys, those who have just joined the session, let me tell you guys, the MSQs were 2 to 3, NAT were 22 to 24. All go guys, on 16th the response key will be coming. On 16th we will be having the response key. 35 to 38 will be MCQs. Paper was lengthy, conceptual and moderate. Okay, slightly easier than the last level guys. And let me tell you a very important data guys, very important data. If you see last year 82,000 students have registered, 63,000 have appeared. Out of these 11,000 have qualified the GATE examination. Okay, and top 0.1% students, that means 63 students ka average marks. The average marks of the top 63 students last year was 76.69. 76.69 is the average marks of the top 63 students. Topper marks 90.67 and the minimum marks was 11.33. Okay guys, let me go with this is also a very important data guys. Nobody will be telling you this data, that out of the students, 63,000 students, those who appeared last year, negative marks was by 2,000 students, 0 to 10 marks, 21,000, 10 to 20 marks, 23,000, 20 to 30 marks, 9,000 students. From here guys, you will be getting something nice and IIT or PSUs. 1,000 marks of 1,000 students, 50 to 60 marks, 60 to 70 marks. There are 375 students, 70 to 80, 65 students, 80 to 90, 11 students last year. 90 to 100 was only one student, that was the topper. Okay, guys. Okay, now this year guys, let me tell you, the aptitude guys was little bit difficult. 3 questions were from permutation and combination. The weightage of SOM, fluid mechanics have been increased guys, and there was no question from RAC and no question from IC engine. Okay, expected paper of civil भी बताएंगे यार, कल बताएंगे civil engineering भी. Okay, now guys, till now let me tell you, we have done one question of strength of materials, one question of production, one question of FM, one question of thermo, and guys now मैं भी धीरे धीरे मैकेनिकल का बन गया हूँ. मोस्ट कंजर्वेटिव थ्योरी, सर ये कौन से का है?
मशीन डिजाइन सर.
मशीन डिजाइन का है दोस्तों. मोस्ट कंजर्वेटिव थ्योरी. Was this the question guys? And of course guys, Dheeraj sir has given me the answer. Dheeraj sir has given me the answer guys. MD. 2024 paper. Was this the question, guys? What were the options, guys? One was soldering. Please. Soderberg. Okay, अपने लिए तो सब एक ही है. One was G and Goodman. एक yield कुछ है सर, वो क्या होता है?
Yield theory.
Yield वाला.
Yield line.
और एक Godman.
एक Gerber होगा सर.
Gerber. Okay. Was this a question, guys? Those students who have given the examination this time. Guys. And the correct answer, guys, was this. Okay. I guess this was the 1 mark question. Please let us know. Guys. This was the 1 mark question. Dheeraj sir is doing the question of कुछ theory वोरी का कर रहे हैं ना? Okay.
I am doing for metal cutting.
ये वाला.
नहीं सर, metal cutting.
Okay. So under fatigue load. So Soderberg, yes, the correct answer is Soderberg. Machine design question, guys. Everyone will be coming, guys, with the questions of aptitude and engineering mathematics as well, guys. Okay. In sub ka answer, guys, how many of you are getting the correct answer of this strength of material? Aptitude, guys, those students who are here for aptitude and who are from different branches. Let me tell you, guys, aptitude was slightly on the difficult part. 3 questions from PNC. But guys, that doesn't mean the civil paper will be as it is or tough or like this. Okay, it is always almost an independent event. Okay, I hope you have done these questions also. Bending moment maximum आया था, civil वाले paper ये वाला भी देख लो, guys. Okay, now guys, Dheeraj sir is coming with. आ रहे हैं Dheeraj sir?
हाँ sir, just 1 second more.
कौन सा question है?
Sir, it is from
16 guys will be getting the correct total response key, है ना? So on 16 February we'll be telling that, and answer key will be available from 21st February. You can check there. Okay?
जी sir, I am coming now.
So sir आ गए हैं आप किसका लेके?
This is from production.
So
guys, अगर आपको याद हो तो मैंने just एक दिन पहले एक टेलीग्राम में लिस्ट ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक डाली थी. उसमें टेलर टूल लाइफ भी था. यू कैन सी द क्वेश्चन इज देयर फ्रॉम दैट. उसमें ब्लैंकिंग पंचिंग भी था, उसमें से भी क्वेश्चन है. एंड दिस इज बाय गॉड ग्रेस दैट ऑल द गेसेस वर करेक्ट. ब्रेक्स बोला था, ब्रेक्स पर भी क्वेश्चन है. ओके, नाउ यू कैन सी टेलर टूल लाइफ. और जो हम क्वेश्चन करने जा रहे हैं दैट इज गिवन लाइक दिस. इट वाज हैविंग द फर्स्ट डाटा एज कि टूल लाइफ इज 60 मिनट. यू हैव टू वेरीफाई दैट डाटा इज करेक्ट और नॉट. 60 minutes for a velocity of 60 meter per minute. And then they are saying the tool life is 10 minutes. And that is for 100 meter per minute. 100 meter per minute. And they are asking that ki what would be the tool life for the velocity of 80 meter per minute. Was this the question, guys? Please tell me. Yes, was this the question? एप्टीट्यूड में 3 क्वेश्चन है परमुटेशन कॉम्बिनेशन से. टेल मी गाइस, वाज दिस द क्वेश्चन? सो व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट टेलर टूल लाइफ इक्वेशन, दे हैव मेंशन v t to the power n is equals to constant. So you would be writing v t to the power n is equals to constant, or you can also write v1 t1 to the power n and v2 t2 to the power n. Okay, so when we are writing this, we can also write it like v1 by v2, that is v1 by v2 is equals to t2 by t1 to the power n. And when we are going to have this, let us consider this data as 1. So I would be having v1 as 60, v2 as 100. That would be equals to n ln t2 by t1. What is t2? T2 is 10 by 60. So this will give you the value of n, and I feel with the calculation it would be coming out to be 0.285. 0.285. Okay. Earring is associated with which metal forming a process is also asked question. So JS, I would like to say earring, whenever we are talking about, that is associated with deep drawing. This is a defect of deep drawing operation. Okay, so that is whenever you are going to have, I will be telling you, don't worry, the solution completely for that, but it is associated with deep drawing. This is a defect of deep drawing. Okay, yes. So guys, now when we are talking about this question, n is coming out to be 0.285, but they have not asked n. They have asked you what would be this tool life for this velocity. So for that you need to go for v1 t1 to the power n is equals to v3 t3 to the power n. So you need to find out the T3, and you are already knowing the V1 as this is 60 meter per minute. 60 into 60 to the power 0.285. 0.285. Then you can say it will be equals to V3, that we need to find out. Velocity is given as 80, and tool life you need to find out. This is going to be T3 to the power, this is N. Okay, so you need to find out this N is given to us 0.285. Okay guys, so if you see, I am calculating in front of you only. This is 60 to the power 0.285 into 60. That will be coming out to be 192.7. So I would be writing, okay, I would be writing 192.718, and here we are going to have on the other side, it is going to be 80. This is 80 into T3 to the power 0.285. So you need to find out this. I will be dividing it with 80, and then I would be taking the power of this as 1 by 0.285. So guys, please cross check the calculation. Here tool life is coming out to be 21.866. Yes, is it correct? So guys, is it correct? Please verify it. Please verify this. This is in minutes, you know. So this is going to be that. If you remember guys, every time I have told you that from metal cutting the most important topic is tool life, and you can see the answer is there, question is there from that. Okay, so guys, this is about the one more question of production. Sir, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, so Chandra sir is ready with one more question, guys.
Not only one, a couple of questions I am having.
Sir, 2, 3, 5 जितने मर्जी करिए आप. So
Now
मैं अपनी
I am
खाली sheets निकाल देता हूँ.
going to discuss the question from the heat transfer.
एक सचिन भाई. ओके, वो जो स्क्रीनशॉट.
हाँ, वो उनका एक बार दिखा दो, किसी को स्क्रीनशॉट लेना होगा तो.
हाँ. इमेज है ना ये. तो बैक जाइए.
Okay, guys, if anyone wants to take the screenshot, okay, this is on the basis of the students who have shared the data. Okay, so you can take the screenshot of this. Okay. Yes.
सर है क्वेश्चन आपका?
दो क्वेश्चन है. ठीक है.
सर ये क्या हो गया?
अच्छा, इसमें कर दो. इसको रुको, चेंज कर दो. ये डार्क ले लो, कोई सा भी डार्क ले लो. हाँ,
उसमें करना है.
वो कर रहे हैं, हम पीछे करके दिखा भी रहे हैं ना फिर. ठीक है. ये लो, सब्जेक्ट लिख देना सर ऊपर. सर कलर चेंज करो सर. इससे भी होगा.
उसको बंद कर दो, नोट को. उसको नोट को हटा दो. फिर हो गया. आ गया था.
हाँ,
कलर नहीं आ रहा ना.
सेलेक्ट नहीं हुआ. सेलेक्ट नहीं. अब कौन सा पेपर है?
हीट ट्रांसफर HMT. गाइस, एक HMT का थियोरेटिकल क्वेश्चन था. There is a plane wall and it is having variable thermal conductivity K is equal to A plus BX. यहाँ पे x is equal to 0 and this is x is equal to L. So you need to find out the temperature profile. There were 4 options. At x is equal to 0, temperature is equal to 0, and at x is equal to L, the temperature is T naught. When the thermal conductivity is variable, heat transfer rate will remain constant. So I don't know whether T naught is more or T is more. If I think T naught is given greater than 0. This is T1, this is, let us say, T2. T2 is greater than T1. So there were 4 options for the temperature versus x. This is the direction of x. So one option was like this. Another option is temperature versus x. Option number 3 was straight line, and option number 4 is another curve like this, something like this. Not sure whether the options which I have received are exactly correct or not. But if T2 is greater than T1, then the direction of heat flow will be from right to left. And if A and B are positive constants, if A and B are positive constants, and if the thermal conductivity is variable, then the temperature profile will be something like this. If the thermal conductivity would have been constant, then the temperature profile would have been a straight line. So if we talk about from x is equal to 0 towards x is equal to L, this curve, this is the curve. So the curve, the correct answer will be option A, as per the data we have received. All right. Left side temperature is 0 and right side temperature T0, which is more than 0, right? So this will be the temperature profile, and A and B are positive constants, right? So that is one question. I am having one more question which is numerical, and this type of question was asked previously also. From the heat generation, again from the heat transfer, one question was this one. Again, there is a plane wall, there is a heat generation, rate per unit volume 100 megawatt per meter cube, and at x is equal to 0, the temperature is 150 degrees Celsius, and at x is equal to 20 mm, the thickness is 20 mm, the temperature at x is equal to 20 mm, it is 110 degrees Celsius. And you need to find out the point where dt by dx is equal to 0. You need to find out the value of x, right? If we draw the temperature profile will be something like this. This is 150, this is 110. So this point, the point where the temperature is maximum, is having dt by dx to be 0. This distance was asked. So how to analyze this? Start with the governing differential equation, d square t by dx square plus q dot by k is equal to 0. Integrate once, dt by dx plus q dot by k into x is equal to c1. Then integrate once again, t plus q dot x square by 2k is equal to c1x plus c2, right? So to find out the value of c1 and c2, use the boundary conditions. At x is equal to 0, the temperature is 150. X is equal to 0, the temperature is 150. So we will get the value of c2. C2 will come out to be 150, right? And at x is equal to 20 mm, that is 0.02 meter. The value of temperature is 110. So if we put the values, I will not take much of your time because other faculties are also there with their questions. So temperature, if we put the value of temperature as 110, q dot is already given. Convert it into watt per meter cube. Thermal conductivity was also given. It was 200. A is equal to 200 watt per meter Kelvin or watt per meter degree Celsius. If we put the values, then x is equal to 0.02. Then C1 will come out to be, what is the value of C1? C1 will come out to be, C1 will come out to be 3000. Am I correct? So now if we get C1 as 3000, so put dt by dx as 0. So x will be equal to C1 into q dot by k. If you put all the parameter in their SI unit, then you will get it in meter. So 3000 into 100 into 10 to the power 6 upon thermal conductivity 200, that will be meter. In meter, it will be 6 into 10 to the power minus 3. And that will be equal to 6 mm. It is definitely less than 10 mm. It will be less than L by 2, isn't it? Right? Very simple question, a little bit lengthy, but the steps we have already discussed in the class. This type of question was asked for 2 marks earlier as well. One more question I am having from the same subject, that is heat transfer. Sir, इसको change कैसे करेंगे? नहीं, नोट
नोट नहीं है,
इसको क्रॉस करिए, फिर से लिखिए.
एक और क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम द रेडिएशन. The question was, there is a hemisphere. There is a hemisphere. There is a hemisphere or hemispherical cavity. This was surface 2, which is having the temperature T2 as 1200 Kelvin and emissivity epsilon 2 is equal to 0.7, and this is surface 1, which is having the temperature as 300 Kelvin and emissivity is equal to 1. The flat surface is a black and the curved surface is a non-black, and the diameter is given as 6 meter. Diameter is given as 6 meters, so radius will be equal to 3 meter. So I don't know whether the question was asked for Q1 to 2 or Q2 to 1. Q1 to 2 or Q2 to 1. I think Q2 to 1, net heat radiation heat transfer from 2 to 1 was asked, isn't it? Confirm kariye, 2 to 1 na? Ha. So F11 plus F122 is equal to 1 because it is a enclosure. Because it is an enclosure and the self shape factor for a flat surface is 0. So F122 is equal to 1. F221 is equal to A1 F122 upon A2. A1 is equal to pi r square and A2 will be equal to 2 pi r square, isn't it? So that will be 0.5. F221 will be equal to 0.5. So if we write Q2 to 1, then we can write sigma into A2 T2 to the power 4 minus T1 to the power 4 divide by, it will be 1 minus epsilon 2 upon epsilon 2 plus 1 upon A2, sorry, F2 to 1 plus A1 by A2, then it will be 1 minus epsilon 1 upon epsilon 1, right? Because first one is the flat surface, so this resistance will be 0, thermal resistance. So if we put all the values, you will get the answer. Q2 to 1 sigma is 5.67 into 10 to the power minus 8. Area will be A2 will be equal to 2 pi r square. 2 into pi into r, radius will be 3. So 3 square into T2 to the power 4, 1200 to the power 4 minus 300 to the power 4. Can you do it? Epsilon 2 is 0.7, so it will be 1 minus 0.7 is 0.3 upon 0.7 plus 1 upon F2 to 1 is 1 upon 0.5. That's it. So do the calculation, you will get your answer in what? Very simple question. Calculation is required, but the question is very, very simple. All right. Same formula use kiya, Rashad? Well done. Good, good, good. One is a black body, two is a non-black body. So these are the questions which I have received from the heat transfer. We are working on other questions as soon as we are receiving them. So abhi Rakesh sir is there with the mathematics questions. Mathematics aptitude?
हाँ sir, mathematics है. Aptitude कभी आया नहीं. I have 2-3 questions. ठीक है. Okay ji. Alright guys, so let's check on some mathematics question that I have received right now. One is coming up straight from the complex functions. Okay, you let me know if there is any thing not matching up with the data. Okay, so there is the real part of a complex function u given to you. Okay, the real part u has been given to you as cos hyperbolic x. Simple question hai. Cos hyperbolic x into cos y. Okay, find the value of fz. Okay, find the value of fz. Okay, this is what it is data. Okay, if there is any mismatch, you let me know. Okay, so guys, now how do you find the value of fz? We know that fz can be written as u plus iv. So when you take the derivative, okay, you can write it as del u by del x plus I del v by del x, और यहाँ पे हम apply कर देंगे Cauchy-Riemann equation. So once you apply the CR equation, okay, because I know u, I can only calculate the derivatives of u. So this is del u by del x, and del v by del x can be written as minus I del u by del y, and hence I can get the value of the f dash z, and that is del u by del x. Differentiation of cos hyperbolic x will be sin hyperbolic x. Okay, cos y constant minus I del u by del y, partial derivative with y, so cos y derivative minus sin y. So this is going to become cos hyperbolic x into sin y minus sin y basically. Okay, so this is what is the complete derivative of the function. और यहाँ के बाद problem बहुत simple हो जाएगा. Okay, this is going to become plus I cos hyperbolic x sin y, and then you need to evaluate the fz, and as per the Milne-Thomson theorem as well, okay, it will be the integral fz dz evaluated over the point z comma 0. Evaluated over the point z comma 0. Okay, so when you put z comma 0 here, देखो x की जगह z और y की जगह 0 put करेंगे तो you are going to get the function integral of sin hyperbolic z into cos 0. Cos 0 तो होगा 1. Okay, plus the iota part, but y 0, so sin y will be 0. Okay, sin y will be 0. Okay, so that is why you have only integral of sin hyperbolic z, and that's going to be cos hyperbolic z. Okay, cos hyperbolic z. Right, guys, let me know if there is anything, any other data that you have with respect to this question. This is what I have got. Okay, cos hyperbolic z plus some constant c. Even maybe there is some initial condition given to calculate c. If not, there will be some option related to cos hyperbolic z. Yes, guys. Next question then. All right. So what is the next question? Simple one, differential equation se aa raha hai. Okay, and the question that is here is we have t dx by dt, okay, plus t minus x equal to 0. T dx by dt plus t minus x equal to 0, and x1 has been given to you. Okay, what is that given value? वो यहाँ पे data आया नहीं है, but yeah, there is some x1 given. That is what is the information from student I have got. Okay, but what is the value of x2? That is what they are asking. चलो ठीक है. So let's do it up, guys. It's a very simple case. You can start dividing by t. So you have dx by dt. Okay, plus 1. Okay, minus of x by t equal to 0, or I can also write it as dx by dt minus of x by t equal to minus 1. Now this is of what form? This is of the form dx by dt, okay, plus px equal to q. Okay, simple linear differential equation of first order. A simple linear differential equation of first order, dx by dt plus px, where p and q can be the function of independent variable जो कि यहाँ पे है t. Okay, so we start by calculating integrating factor, and that is given by e raised to the power integral p dt. Independent variable t है यहाँ पे, and what is going to be the value of p? When you compare, it's minus 1 by t, so minus 1 by t dt, and this is what is e power minus 1 upon t integral log t. Okay, minus को ऊपर send करेंगे, e and log cancelled. When you send minus inside, it is t inverse basically. So you have got your integrating factor coming out to be 1 upon t, and then we start writing down the solution, that is x, the dependent term, okay, into the integrating factor, okay, is going to be integral of q. Okay, पहले अगर फॉर्मूला ध्यान नहीं तो एक बार वो भी लिख देते हैं क्विकली. दिस इज x into integrating factor will be equivalent to q into if dt plus c. Okay, so x into that integrating factor जो कि 1 by t आ गया है is equal to integral q is minus 1 into 1 upon t dt plus c. Okay, 1 upon t का integral ln t, so this is minus ln t plus c. Okay, so you have got an expression now. X is equal to x by t is minus log t plus c. Now you will get the value of c. How? x1 is given. What is that given value? वो data आया नहीं है, but if anybody knows, guys, you can let me know what is the value of x1 given. Any of the GATE 2024 champion, if you remember what is the x1 given, वो बता दोगे तो यहाँ पे c का value आ जाएगा. Then we can calculate x2. Otherwise not or not required. Also intent of the question is clear. Solution आ गया है. केवल एक value put करने की बात है, and that you all smart guys can do it, right? Okay जी, ठीक है. Correct, Prabal. This was easy. Next चलते हैं. Okay, so there is a particular matrix given to you, and that is given by 1 and alpha and 8 and 3. Okay, find the value of alpha. Find alpha for non-positive eigenvalue. Non-positive eigenvalue. Eigenvalue positive नहीं होनी चाहिए. ठीक है. Kumkum says x1 was 0. Kindly other also can confirm me if that is the case. ठीक है. Anyways, वो जो भी वैल्यू आप उसके थ्रू आगे वैल्यू निकाल सकते हैं. So find alpha for for what non-positive eigenvalue. Eigenvalue should not be positive. Negative होना चाहिए या 0 हो सकता है. But can it be both negative? Can it be both negative? The sum of the eigenvalues is trace, na? Okay, the sum of the eigenvalue is trace. This is very clear. Lambda 1 plus lambda 2 is known as the trace, और trace यहाँ पे determinant का 4 है, which is positive. Okay, so दोनों eigenvalue negative नहीं हो सकती, because if both are negative, the sum will also be negative. ठीक है, तो we can take, okay, lambda 1 greater than 0 and lambda 2 less than 0, कोई भी. Okay, that is what you can assume. That means non-negative, non-positive तो बोला है, negative बोला है, but एक ही negative हो सकता है, दोनों नहीं हो सकता, and that leads to the conclusion that lambda 1, lambda 2, the product will definitely be negative. Okay, product will be negative, and product is what? The determinant of the matrix A to be negative. Okay, and then that's what you have, 3 minus 8 alpha, negative. Negative, and as far as I've been given the information, ये MCQ question था, तो you have to choose the correct option of alpha, which will satisfy this inequality. I mean, alpha will be less than 3 by 8. Alpha is going to be, alpha is going to be greater than the 3 by 8. ठीक है, alpha is going to be greater than 3 by 8. ठीक है जी, that is what it is, right? चलिए guys, so this is what the question. There is one more mathematics question, but उसका पूरा data नहीं आया है. Okay, there is some non-homogeneous system of equation given, and find A and B for non-trivial solutions. Okay, non-trivial solution, but the matrix is not mentioned to me. Roughly इतना student ने बताया है, but intent समझ लेते हैं ना. Given some non-homogeneous system of equation, find A and B. The A and B and some numbers within a matrix जो कि given मेरे पास नहीं आया है अभी. Okay, for non-trivial solution, but whatever the data may be, the question is very basic. Non-trivial solution will be obtained when you take the determinant of coefficient matrix equal to 0. The determinant of coefficient matrix equal to the 0. Yes, guys. Okay, so Chandra sir is also ready with another question. Come on, Chandra sir. So these were, I think, 4 questions. So mathematics से आया था.
Guys, there is one more question again from the heat transfer. So many questions were asked from the heat transfer as well as fluid mechanics. I am having one more question. Very, very simple question from the convection. Consider incompressible laminar flow over a flat plate with free stream velocity is given as u infinity. Nusselt number corresponding to this flow velocity is nu1. Now the free stream velocity is becoming doubled. U infinity 2 becomes twice of u infinity 1. Then the ratio of Nusselt number 2 to the Nusselt number 1 will be. Very, very simple question. What is the answer for this one? Everybody, those who have solved in the examination. So because the flow is laminar, and in case of laminar flow, Nusselt number is directly proportional to Reynolds number to the power 1 by 2 into Prandtl number to the power 1 by 3, right? And the Reynolds number is rho u infinity x by dynamic viscosity. So the Reynolds number is directly proportional to u infinity, isn't it? So from here we can say Nusselt number is proportional to u infinity to the power 1 by 2. So the question was to find out Nusselt number 2 upon Nusselt number 1. So can we write it as under root of u infinity 2 by u infinity 1, right? What was the answer? 1 by 2, was it 1 by 2 or 2 by 1? So it will be under root of 2. That will be the answer. Again, from the heat transfer, convection mode of heat transfer. Convection is very, very difficult. Students think that the convection topic is very difficult, very lengthy, because it involves the concept of fluid mechanics as well. But the question asked was so simple that everyone can solve it. So I will bring more solution to more questions once I get the exact data. Now,
SOM complete.
SOM complete. Complete SOM will be done by Abhinav sir.
Guys, complete SOM na? Complete SOM Mechanical 2024. Okay, 3rd Feb. Complete SOM, guys. One question we have already done. है ना? One question we have already done in the initial. Now let me do question number 2. Now let me do, guys, question number 2. Okay, आप एक बार values confirm करते रहना please.
Okay, guys, please confirm the values. Okay, everyone, guys, and this, guys, civil students can also see. Civil students can also see, guys. Complete SOM I am coming with. Okay, So guys, till now many questions are there, and guys, almost all questions we have done. Okay, so you can come, guys. Let me put in my Telegram, guys, also. Guys, with the complete mechanical sum questions, I am live. Do join me. Thank you. Okay, guys. Now, question number 1 we have done where the UVL load was there. Now, question number 2, guys. Everyone, a question was like this. 3-inch problem. And here was like this, and the radius was 6 meter. Hai na? R is equal to 6 meter. Okay, R is equal to of strength of material. 2 questions we have done of strength of material. Now let me do one more question. You can confirm the values, guys. Complete SOM I am telling, guys. Okay, complete SOM mechanical. Okay. Now one more question was a MSQ question, guys. A question was like this. Please confirm. We got the questions from the memory base. So which was indeterminate? We have to find out the indeterminate values. We have to find out the indeterminate values. One was this. One was this. Okay. One part, C part. Okay. My numbering may be different, guys. My numbering may be different. One was this. You may have options in different orientation, but options will be, I guess, same. So which is indeterminate? Which of these are indeterminate, guys? This question was asked. Okay. So of course, guys, here it is indeterminate. Okay, reactions we have summation Fi in movement Z. So but reactions are 1, 2 and more number of reactions are there. Okay. Yes, guys, aptitude will also be there, guys. Now after that, yes, this is also indeterminate. Number of reactions here are 3 and here it is 1, 4. Okay, so here we can find out. Okay, here also we can find out because the number of reactions are 3 and the equilibrium conditions also 3. For MSQ question, guys, there is no negative marking. For MSQ question, guys, there is no negative marking. Now, guys, one question was there of a cylinder. Okay, and at 60-degree plane, this is the weld. This is the weld at 60 degree. What is the normal stress here? The pressure was given 0.2 megapascal. Please confirm the values. Diameter was 2 meter. Thickness was 10 mm. Okay, and what is the stress at this value, guys? At this 30-degree weld. Okay, the weld was there at 30 degree. What is the stress here? That the question was asked. Now, guys, what is the longitudinal stress for cylinder? PD by 2T. What is the hoop stress? PD by 4T. Now, D, T, P, every value is given. So, once we solve this, the value of the longitudinal stress, that is longitudinal to PD by 4T hota hai. This is 2T. The longitudinal stress, guys, you will be getting as 10 megapascal, and hoop will be double of that. Now it is PD by 40, so it is 20 megapascal. Okay. Now that means if we make this here, so this sigma x, that is the longitudinal along the length, which will be increasing the length, that is 10 megapascal, and sigma y, that is changing the diameter. Okay, that will be sigma y is hoop stress, that is 20. And we want the stress at how much angle? 30 degree. But the formula we have, sigma x dash is sigma x plus sigma y by 2 plus sigma x minus sigma y by 2 cos 2 theta, and tau xy by 2 sin 2 theta will be 0. Tau xy will be 0. The reason being that sigma h and sigma l are the principal stresses. They are the principal stresses. So tau will be 0 on that plane. Okay. So this you should know. Now sigma x is known, sigma y is known, but theta is the angle. Theta is the angle from the vertical plane. So that will be 60. So theta is the angle. This was 60, na? Okay, so theta will be 30. Theta will be 30, guys. This theta will be 30, cos 2 theta. So 2 theta will be 2 into 60. 2 theta will be 2 into 60. So sigma x plus sigma y. Sigma is 10 plus 20. 30 by 2 is 15 plus sigma x is 10 minus 20. 10 minus 20 is minus 10 by 2. Minus 10 by 2 is minus 5, and cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. So 12.5 megapascal. So answer will be 12.5. Okay. Everybody give me yes or no. Now guys, Rakesh sir is coming with aptitude.
Maths.
So guys,
अभी तक आज तक कोई question आया नहीं है.
Okay.
But we'll be getting soon. No worries.
Okay. So guys, SOM 4 questions we have done, guys. Now mathematics, Rakesh sir is coming, guys. And all the civil engineering students, if you are watching, Okay, so sum is whatever we have done in the classes, guys, or in the sessions, guys. The same questions were there. Over to sir.
Thank you, sir. So guys, I think 4 questions I told you from mathematics earlier. Okay, so one more we've got here. Okay, let me write down the question here. Okay, the velocity field of a 2D incompressible flow is given to you. Okay, the velocity field of a 2D incompressible flow is given to you. Okay, that is 2 sine hyperbolic x I cap. ये करा दिया क्या आपने? हाँ, मतलब FM से भी रिलेटेड है, मैथ से भी रिलेटेड है. हाँ
3 है ना आंसर?
हाँ, आई थिंक 3 है. आप करा लीजिए सर, आ जाइए, आ जाइए.
आप कराइए.
नहीं, आप पहले आ जाइए.
आपने करा दिया है?
नहीं, करा दे, रुक जाऊंगा. बेसिकली इट इज FM, बट आई नो डाइवर्जेंस जीरो करना है, तो इसलिए मैंने कहा मैं करा देता हूँ. ठीक है.
हाँ, तो ये क्वेश्चन ऐसा था.
राकेश सर मैकेनिकल भी कराने लगे भाई लोग.
नहीं सर, ये बेसिक डाइवर्जेंस पे है. तो
क्या थी वैल्यूज? क्या
2 sin hyperbolic psi प्लस Vx, y j cap.
अच्छा, x y
j cap.
j cap. तो इसमें कंटिन्यूटी इक्वेशन लगाएंगे हम लोग. So because it is incompressible flow, so del u by del x plus del v by del y is equal to 0. What is del u by del x? So it will be 2 cos hyperbolic x plus del v by del y is equal to 0. Continuity equation, 2-dimensional incompressible flow. So from here we can say del v by del y is equal to minus 2 cos hyperbolic x, right? So if we integrate this, then v is equal to minus 2 cos of hyperbolic x can be taken constant into y, plus v is a function of x, isn't it? So the constant, we can be a function of x, so the constant will be fx. ये होगा. Then the given information was at x is equal to 0 and x is equal at x comma 0. The value of v at x comma 0 was given as cos hyperbolic x. If we put the value here, this is our expression. So v is equal to cos hyperbolic x at x comma 0. So y is equal to 0. This is y. If y is equal to 0, then it will be cos hyperbolic x is equal to fx. Cos hyperbolic x will be fx. Put the value here. Then what we will get? V is equal to minus 2y into cos of hyperbolic x plus cos of hyperbolic x. If we take cos of hyperbolic x common, then it will be 1 minus 2y. 1 minus 2y. The question was to find out the value of v at 0 comma minus 1. At x is equal to 0 and y is equal to minus 1. So if we put x is equal to 0, so it will give cos hyperbolic 0, and y is equal to minus 1, it will be 1 minus 2 into minus 1. So it will be 1 plus 2, that is 3. Cos hyperbolic 0 is 1. So the value of velocity will be 3 units, 3 meter per second. Right?
3 हो गया. Okay, so guys, guys, those who have just joined the session, let me tell you guys, the students who have just joined, let me tell you guys, this is the data of last year. Okay, 82,000 students are registered, 63 appeared. This is the cutoff. Okay, and you can take the screenshot, guys. 0 to 10 marks. How many students? 10 to 20. How many students? This is there. Okay, about 25 questions है मेरे पास with options. So Ajit, you can send us na on abhinav.negi@byju's.com. abhinav.negi@byju's.com. So this is how many marks, how many number of students last year. You can take a screenshot and see later on. Okay. Now guys, okay. So let me take the complete. Okay, so 2 to 3 MSQ questions, 20 to 24 NAT questions, 35 to 38 MCQ questions. Let me take the updated PPT also. Let me take the updated PPT also, guys. Yes. This was at 5:30. This was at 5:30. You can take the screenshot for this also, guys. Okay, you can take the screenshot of this. Okay. So this was the same PPT, yeah. Okay. So 2 to 3 MSQ questions.
20 to 24 NAT questions and zoom in. Okay. And MCQ questions were 35 to 38. Now these SOM questions we have done, guys. Complete 4 questions. Okay. And on Friday 16th we will be getting this complete response key. Production question is there. Rank Predator will be coming, guys. Okay. So download the app for the Rank Predator, guys. And the post-gate guidance session will be on app. Okay, at what rank you can expect IT, at what rank you can expect NITs, what will the cutoff of PSUs. Complete procedure of filling the COPE and CCMT form will be in the app and as well in YouTube. You can see that, guys. And if you want one-to-one counseling about our 25 to 26 courses, then link is in the description box. You can see that. Okay, any course, anything you want to know, so you can see that, guys. Now we are coming with the more questions. Okay, Chandrasekhar sir. Okay, Sonu sir is ready. Subject sir. Thermo, guys. See, Sonu sir here, he is live. The champion of the thermo. Okay. Lijiye sir.
So meanwhile, I am having one more question from the thermodynamics. So you just tell me the data, is it right or not? So a heat engine is given to us. That is the heat engine, right? It is just receiving the heat from a source temperature of 1000 Kelvin. And heat amount that is supplied from the source, that is 150 kilojoule per minute, right? After that, it is rejected the heat into a sink that is maintained at 300 Kelvin. It is doing some work. That work is supplied to the heat pump, and heat pump is transferring the heat supply from the lower temperature body that is maintained at 280 Kelvin, and that is again rejecting the heat to this one. So if I'll write this Q1, this one as a Q2, and this as a Q3, and this one will be the Q4. So if I'll write like this, then question is asked, what will be the heat rejected or heat supplied to this sink? What will be the amount of heat that will be supplied to this heat, to this sink? I'll write like this, Q2 plus of Q4. Indirectly it is asked to us. Is it the question like this or not? Yes or no? Was it the question? All data was same or not? Okay, so let's start with the question. First of all, from here we will start what will be the value of the work done. So if I'll calculate, and I think in the question it is clearly mentioned that will be the example of the reversible heat engine as well as reversible heat pump. Yes. Okay, good. So I'll write amount of the work done divided by heat supply, that will be equal to the efficiency, and that can be written by 1 minus T2 divided by T1. If I'll write this as a T1 and this as a T2, this value will be T3. Okay, so T1. So if we calculate the amount of the work done, that will be equal to 150 kilojoule per minute. 1 minus, what is the amount of T2? T2 is 300 Kelvin. And what is the amount of T1? That is maintained at 1000 Kelvin. What is the numerical value of this one? Any one of you have calculated? I have already calculated that value. We are getting 105 kilojoule per minute. Is it? Now, so if it is 150, it is 105, then what will be this Q2 value? That will be equal to 45. So from here we are getting this Q2 value as a 45. After that, question is left, what is the numerical value of the Q4? Q4, for this numerical value we know very clear that this is the example of the reversible heat pump. So if we calculate the COP of the reversible heat pump, that numerical value can be given by heat supply to the higher temperature body, that will be the Q4 divided by work input, that will be equal to temperature of this hot temperature body, that will be equal to T3 divided by T3 minus of T2. Like this, T3 is also here, T3 divided by minus of, not T3, sorry, T2, sorry, T2 minus of T3. So if we substitute these all the values, then Q4 will be equal to, what is W? W is 105, and this T3 will be equal to 300. This this is T2, hot temperature body. This number we have written T2, and this number we have written T2 minus of T3. So after that, this value will be equal to 300 minus of 280. That will be equal to 105 minus of 300 divided by 20. What answer we are getting? 15. 15 into 105. I have already calculated 1575 kilojoule per minute. And if we find what is the total amount of the heat rejected, that will be equal to 45 plus of 1575. That will be equal to 1620 kilojoule per minute. Any one of you? Have you got this answer, Kedar? Final answer. 1620 is the final answer. Okay. So thank you from this thermal question I have just solved. After that, Dheeraj sir will be back.
Okay guys, so now I am having some questions from production, some questions from machine design, and you can see this time the weightage was very good for machine design. Very healthy weightage was there. One question from theory of failure, one question from brakes is there, one question from fatigue loading is there, and also you can see that Soderbergh question was repeated from previous years as well. Taylor to life equation in production is there. So let us move further guys. Okay, so now first of all I am telling some of the questions that is related to production. So one question was asked related to earring. Okay, so earring is a defect for which of the process? So earring is the process. Earring is actually a defect. Earring is actually a defect that is related to the deep drawing operation. Okay, so this was the one question I am telling you from the production, which is a theoretical question. And guys, one more question was there from computer integrated manufacturing. That question was related to that preparatory functions. They have asked about preparatory functions. So when we are talking about preparatory functions are denoted by which of the following? So they have asked it whether it is by G code or it is by M code or it is by O code or it is by T code. So I feel everybody would be aware that there are two types of functions you study in the computer integrated manufacturing. One is G code, other is M code. M codes are made for the miscellaneous functions like coolant off, coolant on, okay, like spindle rotation on, spindle rotation anti-clockwise, or you can say coolant on or off, if you want to stop the program. So for that we are going to use M codes, and G codes are said to be the preparatory functions. Okay, so you can see this is a very good and easy question. So this is preparatory functions are denoted by G codes when we are talking about. And guys, I would also like to tell you, like there are some other questions, like one is related to brakes as well, one is related to welding as well, casting as well. So one by one we will see. First of all, let us see the question which is there from the welding I have. Okay, for the welding, let us say we are having the question from welding. We are having the question from welding, and for welding I am having some data with me. That data is voltage is given as 30 volt, current is given as 200 amperes, and they have also given a data that area of weld that is given as 20 mm square, and we are having the velocity of welding as 5 mm per second. And they have also written the energy required as 20 joule per mm square. Okay, so you can verify the data. If you find there is some mistake in data, there is some change of data, you can tell me, because this is I am getting from the student side only. Okay. So when we are talking about this, first of all, what is the rate? That is power, you know. This is power or rate of heat generation. And they have asked here what? They have asked the heat lost to the surrounding. They asked the heat lost to surrounding. Okay, that you need to tell actually. And that also they were asking from, that is percentage heat. Okay, so my dear, when we are talking about this heat generation rate, you are going to get it as V into I, 30 into 200. So you would be writing it here 6000. That is going to be joule per second. Okay, and this is the power. And when we are talking about the area of weld bead is 20, and this is 5 mm per second. So whenever we are talking about this 20 joule per mm square, it was given to us, and this is also we are having 6000 joule per second. And is there any other data? No. Okay, this is 6000 joule per second. And when we are talking about the heat required rate, so you know that that is going to be 20 joule per mm square is required. You will be multiplying it with area with the velocity. Okay, so when we are going to do this, we are going to get what? 20. That is going to be joule per mm square. Area of weld bead is given as 20. and that is we are having one more data with us. That is one more is there, that is 5 mm per second. It is into 5 mm per second. 5 mm per second. So when you will be solving this, I feel this will be coming out to be 2 to the 4, 5 ja, it is coming out to be 2000. I feel some data I have written wrong. 20 joule 5. Let me see this data. I feel data is having slightly problem. Is it clear? The data is okay? Please tell me that. 20 joule per mm square. 20 joule per mm square. Is it correct? 20 joule per second it was. It was 20 joule per second. So if it was 20 joule per second, then I feel the question would be having different case. Okay. So guys, if it was 20 joule per second, if it was 20 joule per second, then I feel the solution will be different, obviously. But I was having the data as 20 joule per mm square. So if we are having this U as 20 joule per second, then 20 joule per second, you just need to do one thing. One more data is there for that. Do we have one more data related to that? That is nothing but 20 joule per second. Velocity is given. Okay, this we are having 20 joule per second. Area is there. Velocity is there. So was there anything? Yes, Abhishek, if it was 20 joule per second, then definitely it is going to be very easy, because power rate is coming out to be 6000 joule per second. Then you can find out when we are talking about the heat loss. If you want to find out the heat loss, you can see we are requiring 20 joule per second. We are producing 6000 joule per second. So it is simply going to be in that case, 6000 is produced, 20 is utilized, and divided by, when we are talking about this is 20, and you are going to have 6000, and you would be having into 100. If that is the data, this would be the answer, because what I have data, that is different than what you guys are saying. But if the data you are saying is correct, then answer would be like this only. So definitely all depends on the data, okay, because we are not having the exact data. So as per the data you are saying that 20 joule per second it is, 20 joule per second it is, then the solution will be this one. So answer would be coming out to be like Abhishek Sao is saying, that is the correct one. That is going to be 99.66%. Okay, that is correct in that case. Okay, but as I said, data would be playing an important role. Now I am going to one more question, guys. Now I am going to one more question from the breaks. Okay, now I am going to one more question from the breaks, and that is, the data is like this. So we are going to have a drum like this. Okay, we are going to have a drum like this, and this is the hinge, and we are going to have a force F acting here, and the data given is, here it is 100 mm, and this distance is given as 200 mm. Guys, this question is from the drum breaks. Okay, so guys, do like and share the session. अरे अभिषेक ऐसा मत सोचो यार. If you have attended 40 questions, if they are of 2 marks, majority of them, then definitely you are going to get good marks. So we are going to have this, guys. Just look at this question. I am going to solve it in front of you very simply, very easily. So this is the case. This is the force F. And guys, they have given that this angle of wrap, the angle of wrap is given as pi. Theta as pi, mu as 0.3 it is given, and they have said the maximum tension is nothing but 1.5 kilonewton, and the distance here is, this is 100 mm. So guys, now we are going to solve this type of question. This is a very simple question from the this is from the drum break, sorry, from the drum break. Let us see, or you can say this is a band break actually. So when we are talking about this, here the direction of rotation was not given, I feel. So if it is given, it would be very easy for us. But as per my statement, what I had here, direction of rotation is not given. If you would be assuming this to be the direction of rotation, my dear, then you would be having a case where this tension would become T1 and this tension would become T2. Okay, and whenever you would be having this, you know, this is the hinge. So from hinge, it is passing T1, it is T2. And when we are going to talk about this, force is applied as F. And here they have said that find out the value of force F. Okay, they have said that find out the value of force F. So if we are going to have this, you know, T1 value is given to us, and you know, we can go for T1 by T2 is equals to e to the power mu theta. So when you will be putting this value, you will be getting the value of T2, and I am telling you because I have calculated it for you. This is coming out to be 0.5845. 0.5845. So this is coming out to be 5845 kilonewton because you have kept 1.5 kilonewton. Now, my dear, when you are going to take summation moment about O to be 0, summation moment about O to be 0, then you can see, my dear, This is creating clockwise, this is creating anti-clockwise, this is passing from there. It will not be playing important role. These two are going to be important. So you would be writing F into 300. F into 300, that is equals to, this is going to be T2 into 200. T2 is going to be into 200. So guys, here you would be getting the value of F, and this F value will be coming out to be what? This F value will be coming out to be what? I feel it is coming out to be 0.3896. But as I said, for the given data, and if this direction of rotation is not given clockwise, is given anti-clockwise, the things will definitely change. So I am telling you both the cases. If you are going to have the second case, if they have given the direction of rotation to be this, okay, it is rotating like this. So when we are talking about this, for this case, this will be tension T1, this will be tension T2. And in that case, whatever the hinge was there, this force will become T1. This force will become F. In that case, you would be writing F into 300 is equals to T1 into 200. So for the given direction of rotation, the force value will be coming out to be 1 kilonewton. So guys, the answer will be depending on the direction of rotation. I told you many times. So I don't know exactly in the paper what direction was given. I solved it for both the possible directions. Okay. So you can see whatever the direction given, for that accordingly will be the answer. So I have given you both the possibilities. And if they have asked the minimum possible value of F, maximum possible value of F, then also you can see here it is 0.3896. Here it is coming out to be 1 kilonewton. So from that also you can tell that minimum is previous one, maximum is this one. So both the ways you can solve it. Now I am moving to one more question, guys. After this question we have done. Now the next question is related. This is the fifth question I am doing, and that is related to casting. Okay, so what is the casting question? You can see it is once again there from the riser design. So if you will see carefully, whatever topics I have all the time told you, they are important. You can see the questions are there from those. Okay, so it is very easy for you to do. Let us solve. And this question is saying something like that. This question is saying about the solidification time. And they are saying that solidification time TS1, that is TS1 is for cube, and that ratio to TS of sphere. And they have told you find out this ratio, and they have given that when we are talking about the cube, the side of cube is 20 mm, and when we are talking about the sphere, the diameter of sphere is 20 mm. Both the data are given to you. So guys, when we are talking about this, you know, first of all, TS is K times V by SA ka square. So we can write TS of cube by TS of sphere. You can write it as KK will get cancelled out. So volume by surface area of cube ka square by volume by surface area of sphere ka square. So when we are talking about volume, it is volume of cube by surface area of cube into surface area of sphere by surface area of, by volume of cube. And you know, we need to do the cube of this. So you know, first of all, you can directly put the value. The volume of cube is, you know, that this is going to be A cube divided by 6A ka square. Okay, into, you know, what is the surface volume of, this is going to be 6A ka square surface area of cube, and it is surface area of sphere 4 pi r square divided by volume of sphere. Volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, and you need to do the square of this. You know, this a square will get cancelled out, 4 pi will get cancelled out, r square will get cancelled out, and you would be getting numerator will be a divided by this 3 will be going up, 3 divided by this is 6 we already have, and here we have r. So now we will be going for the square of this. So 6 will become 2. So a 2r is d, so it is going to be a by 2r ka square. So a by 2r is diameter, a by d ka square, and you know both are given equal, so answer will be 1 in that case. Okay. So the tension in brake end was 117 Newton and distance was 200 mm. Okay. Then dear, obviously the answer will be different. Whatever I have done, because we got some data from the students only. So I have done based on the data given by that student. If this is the new data, okay, I will solve it again. Don't worry. Okay, the tension in the brakes and was 117 Newton. 117 Newton, fun universe. What was 117 Newton? I didn't get. क्वेश्चन में ब्रैकेट में लिखा था कि इनपुट शुड बी इंटीजर ओनली. नहीं, इनपुट शुड बी इंटीजर ओनली मीन्स द आंसर विल बी कमिंग इन द इंटीग्रल फॉर्मेट. दैट इज द मीनिंग कि आंसर विल नॉट बी कमिंग 1.11 1.22 like that. So okay, answer would be integer. I feel Jatin is also saying the answer is 1. So guys, anybody can confirm about this question, whatever I have done, this data is correct or not, this 200, this 100. Please tell me that, otherwise I will be correcting it. Yes, please tell me. Then Rakesh sir is also here, sir. हाँ sir, आ जाइए. So after Rakesh sir, I will be once again joining for some of the questions. Okay, I am and you can rectify till then in the comment section if any thing is to be rectified in the data. But I have told you the way to do.
ठीक है डियर. Okay, so I've got some more questions here. Okay, let's let's check the answer for that questions. Okay, so two more question from engineering mathematics, guys. Two more question from engineering mathematics. So here we have, okay, double integral, that is y equal to 1 से लेके 2 and x is equal to 3 से लेके 4. Okay, dy dx upon x plus y whole square. Both the limits are constants. Okay, yes guys, so both the limits are constant. You can integrate with any of the variable of your choice. Okay, let's start with the regular order given dy dx, and it's a simple case of 1 upon, agar y के respect में सोचे तो 1 upon y plus k, because when you're integrating with y, x will be constant, so 1 upon y plus k whole square. Just like 1 upon y square integral is minus 1 by y, so this is gonna be 1 upon y plus x का whole square integral is minus 1 upon y plus x. Okay, minus 1 upon y plus x from the limit y equal to 1 to 2 we will put, and then we will start integrating with respect to the x for the given limit. Okay, so put down the answer. Okay, minus को बाहर लिख दिया, so you have inside 1 upon x plus 2 upper limit minus lower limit, y का value 1 है, तो it becomes x plus 1. Okay, dx. Right, and then this is gonna be equal to, let's reverse with the minus sign, and then 1 upon x plus 1 plus हो गया, तो ln x plus 1. Okay, and then integral minus 1 upon x plus 2. Okay, the 1 upon x plus 2 integral ln x plus 2. Okay, now the x limits are, okay, now we'll start integrating with x equal to 3 se leke 4. Okay, so now we have converted to the single variable, and this is the basic integral. Sorry. This is what is the final answer itself. मैंने solve ही कर दिया है. ln x plus 1 minus ln x plus 2 from the limits of x, which is equal to 3 to 4. Okay. Or this can also be better simplified. ln x plus 1 upon x plus 2. Let's go it in one step. Okay, from the limit 3 to 4. And now put down the value of the limits, guys, and match your answers. 4 plus 1, 5. Divide by 4 plus 2, 6. ln 5 by 6. Lower limit is going to be 3 plus 1, 4. 3 plus 2, 5. Okay, log a minus log b again. If you apply log of a by b, so it's going to be 5 by 6. Divide by 4 by 5. I can write multiplied by 5 by 4, and this is given by ln 25 divided by 24. Now, what was the question basically was? The question was, this is given to be, okay, this is given as some answer ln a by 24, something like that. कुछ ऐसा ही question था. It is given to be as ln a by 24. Yes. Okay. What should be the value of a? Okay. So this is what is the value of a. Okay. They converted into NAT, I think, and the value of a is 25. Done, Ji? Right. Okay. Next question that I have, one more from engineering mathematics. Okay. And that is, you're given integral z dy dx. Okay. ठीक है, z dx dy over the surface of a sphere. Okay, over a surface which is mentioned as sphere. Okay, s क्या है? S के बारे में बोला गया है, s is the outer surface of sphere. S आपको given है, outer surface of a sphere, x square plus y square plus z square equal to r square. That is what is the data given to you. Okay, now देखो dear, outer surface of the sphere eventually is going to make a closed surface, and for the closed surface, okay, you will be applying what? Okay, for the closed surface, you can apply the Gauss divergence theorem to make the problem simple. Otherwise, directly surface integral karoge to undoubtedly lengthy aayega. So now, what is this integral of the form? Okay, this is the integral of the form z dx dy. Okay, I can write it as dx dy. If that is the differential surface area, that comes in the k direction. Right, the differential surface area dx dy, which is in the xy plane, okay, and then the direction of any surface is a vector normal to it, so we can write it as k cap, and then we can manipulate the vector also, and the vector also can be written as z k cap. क्योंकि अगर डॉट प्रोडक्ट के फॉर्म में लिखना है तो ओनली z to z components will be taken, because this has only the z component. Okay, this is giving you the hint that the vector whose surface integration is being done is z k cap. Okay, just vector का आप surface integration कर रहे हो, that is the z k cap, and then I can write down the divergence of f. As you know, divergence of f, कोई x और y component नहीं है. Okay, directly only it's going to be del z by del z, and that is going to be equal to 1. Okay, that is equivalent to 1. तो आंसर कितना आ गया? By the Gauss divergence theorem, answer is integral divergence f dv. Okay, the divergence is simple one, and integral dv will be equal to the v, and the volume, sphere का radius शायद given नहीं है, तो 4/3 pi r cube. If some radius is given, that will be the final numeric answer. ठीक है. अभिषेक, डाइवर्जेंस लेने के लिए वेक्टर नहीं है, तो वही वेक्टर निकालने की तो हमने मेहनत कर ली ना थोड़ी सी. Right, Abhishek? That is what it is basically. Okay. Otherwise, you have to do the surface integral. That will be even more lengthy. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Okay. Next time. Yes, guys. So these were two more questions. One were double integral and one is from the vector. Okay. ये डबल इंटीग्रल का नहीं है, कर सकते हो बट ज्यादा लेंदी होगा डबल इंटीग्रल से.
Guys, I am having couple of more questions. One question was there. I am not sure whether it was MCQ or MSQ. Please do let me know whether it is MSQ or MCQ. From the heat transfer, again from convection. Consider a hydrodynamically fully developed laminar flow through a circular pipe with the flow along the axis, that is z direction. In the following statement, T is the temperature of the fluid, TW is the wall temperature, and TM is the bulk temperature. I am happy to say that this type of question we have discussed in this mock test. Recently we have had the mock test. अच्छा, इसी की बात कर रहे हैं क्या अभिषेक आप? पाइप वाला क्वेश्चन या फिर फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स की बात कर रहे हैं? तो इसमें लेमिनार फ्लो है थ्रू द पाइप. द फ्लो इज लेमिनार एंड द वॉल टेम्परेचर इज कांस्टेंट. T is the temperature of the fluid, right? Now Tm is the bulk mean temperature. So the statements are, the first statement is for constant wall temperature of the duct, dTm by dz is equal to constant 0. dTm by dz is equal to 0. ये तब पॉसिबल होता जब ये लीनियर फंक्शन होता z का. फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट तब करेक्ट होता व्हेन टेम्परेचर, मीन टेम्परेचर वुड हैव बीन अ लीनियर फंक्शन ऑफ एक्सिस z. बट क्योंकि वॉल टेम्परेचर कांस्टेंट है, सो Tm इज an exponential function of z, isn't it? The temperature is an exponential function of z. It is not linear, so that is why the statement 1 is incorrect. Right? MCQ tha na? The second statement says Nusselt number varies linearly along z direction when it is a laminar flow. For laminar flow, Nusselt number is equal to constant, and the value of constant will be 4.66. Q dash constant के लिए 4.36 होता, and constant wall temperature के लिए 4.66, right? So Nusselt number is constant, so it is not linear function of z. Second statement is again incorrect. The third statement is for a thermally fully developed flow, del T by del Z is equal to 0. Del T by del Z is equal to 0 because it is fully developed thermal boundary layer. For fully developed, temperature will not be a function of Z. Temperature is a function of R only. For the fully developed flow, temperature will be a function of R only. So this is the correct statement. Statement C is correct, right? थोड़ा confusion students को statement number 4 में हो सकता है. The one more statement is there for constant wall temperature when TW is greater than TM. If TW is greater than the fluid temperature, it means heating of the fluid will take place. This is TW, and the temperature profile will be something like this. This is Tm1, this is Tm2, exponential. The variation will be exponential. If those who attended the mock test, we have found out the LMTD also for this. This question was discussed, which was a combination of convection and LMTD, if you remember. So the temperature profile for the fluid is exponential, and the question was, so dt, the question was dTm, the statement was dTm by dz will be exponential. Yes, if the temperature profile exponential, then dt by dz will be exponential. But the catch here is it will increase, the slope will increase in the z direction. The slope is actually decreasing in the direction of the flow, isn't it? The slope is not increasing. Though dTm by dz is exponential, but the slope is not increasing, it is decreasing, and that is the reason statement number 4 was incorrect. So only one statement is correct. This is MCQ, right? So this was from the heat transfer. I am having one more question from the heat transfer, only heat exchanger. Isko dekhiye. The question was, a condenser is used as a heat exchanger in a large steam power plant in which steam is condensed to the liquid water. Steam is getting condensed to the liquid water, and the condenser is a shell and tube type heat exchanger which consists of one shell and 20,000 tubes. Water is flowing through each of the tubes. In the tubes, cold fluid is flowing, water is flowing at the rate of 1 kg per second. 1 kg per second, right? And with an inlet temperature of 30 degrees Celsius. And the steam temperature was 50 degrees Celsius, isn't it? This was 50 degrees Celsius. And the latent heat was given for the steam or water to be, what was the latent heat? It was, I think it was 2.72 megajoule per kg. And the mass flow rate was 420 kg per second. We need to find out, these are the tubes, number of tubes are 20,000. So we need to find out the effectiveness of this heat exchanger. Effectiveness is the ratio of Q actual to Q maximum. So can we say here Cc is less than Ch because Ch is infinite? Because there is a phase change in the hot fluid. So Ch is infinite. So that will be equal to C minimum, that is Cc into denominator Th1 minus Tc1, the numerator. But because there are 20,000 tubes, so into 20,000, and the numerator will be mass flow rate, that is 420 into latent heat, that is 2.72 into 10 to the power 6. If you will solve this, then you will get the answer. What is the answer for this one? So if you will put the values correctly, Cc is also given, mass flow rate is given, and specific heat was how much? 4 kilojoule? 4 kilojoule per kg. That is the specific heat of this fluid, cold fluid. So if we put Cc as, so it will be 420 into 2.72 into 10 to the power 6, divide by 4,000 into 20,000 into Th1 minus Tc1, that is 50 minus 30. If you will do the calculation correctly, then the effectiveness of the heat exchanger will be 0.714. Are you guys getting the answer or not? If the data which I have received are correct, then the answer will be 0.714. One more question I am having from the industrial engineering. From the industrial engineering. Exact statement मेरे को नहीं पता है, but yes, the question was from the inventory. So the annual demand was given as 8,000 per year. Industrial engineering. And ordering cost was given as 300 per order. And the holding cost was given as 12 per unit per year. These were the values given. Now if Q becomes 25% of Q star is economic order quantity. then the ratio of total inventory cost corresponding to EOQ, that is Q star, is it plus minus, sorry, total inventory cost corresponding to Q. Please do let me know, was this the question? Minus total inventory cost corresponding to the economic order quantity.
सर ये 125% आएगा. मैंने हाँ ये कर दिया, मैंने 125 आया.
अच्छा यहाँ सॉल्व कर दिया.
हाँ ये गलत है डेटा, नहीं आप ये 125 कर दो.
अच्छा ये 125% है क्या?
इसमें गलती थी डेटा में.
अच्छा 125%.
हाँ मतलब 25% मोर देन EOQ आएगा वो.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
हाँ.
अच्छा 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 ठीक है. तो शायद ये फिर आगे क्वेश्चन क्या था? टोटल इन्वेंट्री कॉस्ट कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग टू क्यू स्टार, यही था ना? ये वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करना था. फाइंड आउट यही करना है ना?
हाँ फाइंड आउट यही करना है.
तो इसमें टोटल इन्वेंट्री कॉस्ट कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग टू क्यू स्टार इकोनॉमिक ऑर्डर क्वांटिटी, that is given by under root of 2 into D into C naught into CH. अगर इसको वैल्यूज पुट करेंगे एवरीथिंग इज गिवन.
पर मंथ
नहीं 12 यूनिट पर मंथ था, नहीं पर ईयर ही दिया हुआ है यार डेटा में, तो पता नहीं बाकी.
पर मंथ था क्या? अच्छा
पर मंथ है सर, फिर तो चेंज हो जाएगा.
फिर तो चेंज हो जाएगा. चलिए स्टार्ट कर दिया. तो इसके
करना चाह रहे हो दोबारा, मतलब अभी यही कर लोगे सॉल्व?
नहीं मैं कर, या तो इसी डेटा से सॉल्व कर देंगे,
या तो आप कर लो, मैं जब तक मैं कर देता हूँ.
ठीक
कर लो, मतलब आप ये दोबारा सॉल्व कर लो. डेटा चेंज है गाइस, तो सर एक बार फिर से इसको सॉल्व करेंगे. जब तक मैं भी एक दो करेक्शन भी कर देता हूँ जो डेटा में थी पिछले क्वेश्चन में, ठीक है, और एक दो नए क्वेश्चन भी कर लेते हैं. ठीक है. सो गाइस फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल देयर इज अ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम ग्राइंडिंग. व्हाट इज दैट क्वेश्चन आई एम टेलिंग यू? दैट इज ग्राइंडिंग wheel used for better surface finish. इस बार प्रोडक्शन से काफी कुछ थ्योरी देखने को मिला होगा आपको. So when we are talking about for better surface finish, then we are having the four option as A60 L5V, then we are having B A80 L5V, then we are having next option A54 L5V, and we are having D option as A36 L5V. So first of all tell me, is it clear, the statement and all of the question is clear or not? So they have asked about the better surface finish. Okay, so when we are talking about the better surface finish, first of all you know that this is the notation of a grinding wheel, and in the grinding wheel notation you know this A is tell you about Al2O3. So first of all the grit material is nothing but Al2O3. I feel everybody know that when we are talking about these two things, they are telling you about the grit, okay, and after this they are telling you about the grinding wheel. Okay, and when we are talking about this only now as the grit material is same, what is the factor which will decide the surface finish? You know there is a number called as sheave number, and you can see here this is 60, this is 80, this is 54, this is 36. This is telling you about you can say sheave number is telling you about the number of particles which are going to be present per centimeter square. That means a minimum within an area how many cutting edges, or you can say those grit particles are available. So you know if grit particles will be smaller in size, surface finish will be better. If they are bigger in size, surface finish will be poor. And when they will be smaller in size, they will be more in number in a particular area. So obviously if you see 80 is more than 60, is more than 54, is more than 36. So more number, less size, better surface finish. B would be the right answer for this. Is it clear? Please tell me guys, please verify this question was there or not. Please verify this question was there or not. Yes, please verify this question was there or not. Then guys, there was one question from material science. But you can see this time production theory questions have been there, but every question was like which was taught to you. This is a question which was like pear light. Pear light consists of what? And they have given the options which I have with me is gamma plus Fe3C. You know gamma is austenite, Fe3C is cementite. B is alpha plus Fe3C. C option is alpha plus gamma, and D option is none of these. So we are getting the questions from different students. Okay, 1 to 2 data problem is there for sure, but we are rectifying that. So if you see guys, everybody would be aware that when we are talking about this gamma is austenite, Fe3C is cementite. So they are asking you about perlite. Okay, so you know perlite, whenever we are talking about, is the result from you know, the annealing process, normalizing process, and when we are going to do this from the for the steel, and whenever you are going to make the diagram, you know, this is talking about, this is eutectoid point whenever you are getting, and you know that initially here we are going to have alpha, and alpha plus cementite is nothing but the perlite. So when we are talking about perlite, it is a result which is happening in annealing process and normalizing process. Based on annealing, you will be getting the coarse perlite. Based on normalizing, you will be getting the fine perlite. So here the answer alpha plus Fe3C is going to be there for the perlite. Okay, so answer is going to be perlite, alpha plus Fe3C. I feel everybody understood. Very good, Atul. Very good, everybody. Okay, so this was the question. One more question I am having for you guys. This is from vibrations actually. So when we are talking about the question from vibrations, some ratio was given. Let me see the statement of the question actually. So I am having the statement of the question is mass was given as 2 kg. So mass was given as 2 kg, and it was also given that this x naught was 7.5 mm. and x1 was 7.2 mm. This was also given. These are the amplitudes in the damped vibration system. And guys, when we are talking about this ratio, you need to find out what they have also given the frequency as 15 hertz, and they have asked something related to like C, that is damping coefficient, which is unknown. So we need to find out this. So when we will be solving this, I have done the question for you. You know that logarithmic decremental ratio, which is delta, which is ln x naught by x1, this is going to be nothing but 2 pi zeta divided by square root of 1 minus zeta ka square. When you will be solving this, you will be getting the value of zeta, and I have done the calculation for you. When we are talking about this calculation, zeta is coming out to be what? It is coming out to be 6.5. 25. Abhishek, I don't feel this is a new type. Only the thing is that they have given you these two values and they have asked you about zeta. But you know this formula, it is very simple. And when you will be finding out this, you know, I feel C value also you can find out. What is C? You know, zeta is defined as C by Cc. And Cc is nothing but 2 root Sm. So you know, when we are going to find out, you already are given omega n. So you can also write it as 2m omega n. So when we know this Cc, so C is going to be zeta into 2m omega n. Solving this, you will be getting the value of C, and that is coming out to be 2.459 Newton second per meter. Is it clear for everyone? Please tell me, guys. Dear, they are not repeated, but you can get the similar type of questions. Repetition may happen in the paper, like we have seen many times, like XC and PI, those kind of small papers sometimes taking the repeated question. But for bigger paper, we cannot get exactly same questions, but yes, similar type of things you can get. Okay, you can get an idea that what kind of things they are asking. Ready, sir? So once again, Chandra sir is coming for the same question. So sir, please करिए इसको.
हाँ, अभी स्टूडेंट्स डेटा मेरे को परफेक्ट मिल गया है. द डेटा फॉर दिस इंडस्ट्रियल इंजीनियरिंग क्वेश्चन वाज फ्रॉम दिस इन्वेंटरी. द एनुअल डिमांड इज 8,000 per year, isn't it? And the ordering cost was rupees 300 per order. And holding cost or inventory carrying cost was 12 per unit per month. यही था. So it will be 12 into 12 per unit per year. This was the data. Now the question was, what is the percentage change what is the percentage change when the demand becomes 125% of economic order quantity, when Q becomes 125% of Q star, or right? Now, can you find out the economic order quantity, that is Q star? The economic order quantity will be under root of 2R C naught by Cc. So it will come out to be 2 into R is 8000 into C naught, that is 300, upon Cc, that is 144. If you will solve this, then your answer for Q star will be 182.5. This will be the economic order quantity. And what is the total inventory cost corresponding to economic order quantity? That is under root of 2R C naught into Cc. The total inventory cost is 2 into R is 8000, then C naught is 300 into Cc is 144. So it will be rupees 22821. Isn't it? 22821. Oh, sorry. Is it 22821 or ये कितना आएगा? I think it will not be this. It should come out to be 26290. This will be the total inventory cost, right? Then when Q becomes 1.25 times of Q star, then 1.25 into what was Q star? Q star was 182.5. So now the quantity comes out to be 228.21. 228.21. Now for this existing system, this is R, this is Q, and this is the cycle time. So from here, if we want to find out the total inventory cost, so total inventory cost corresponding to Q will be, the holding cost will be Q average. The holding cost for this cycle will be equal to Q by 2 into carrying cost. Then number of orders will be 1 by T. Number of orders will be 1 by T, and 1 by T will be equal to R by Q. R by Q order. So it will be R by Q into ordering cost. So if you simplify this, then Q becomes 228.21 by 2 into carrying cost is 300 plus R by Q. R is 8000. Then divide by 228.21 into ordering cost is 144. If you simplify this, then total inventory cost corresponding to Q will come out to be 29947. 29947. Earlier it was 26290. Now it has become 29947. So 29947 minus 26290 minus 26290. 26290. There might be slight changes in your final answer, but that will be acceptable. Divide by 26290 into 100 will be the percentage change. So the answer will come out to be around 2.5%. Isn't it? 2.5. Yes. 2.5, 2.6. So this was the question, right? So that is all. I will bring more questions whenever I will get. Now Dheeraj sir will be discussing.
So guys, I'm going to tell the same question which was having some missed data you were saying, and many of you have messaged me on WhatsApp to correct the data. Okay, let me show you the same question again. That question was like this for the break. So we are having this, and the data is like this is 800, this is 200. So this is the data actually. Okay, so I was taking is 800 as per what I got. So you know that, and direction of rotation is also given. Then it is very easy question. If it was not given, it would be a very good question. So if it is given, you know that here it will be T1, here it will be T2, and you also know T1 by T2. It is e to the power mu theta. Mu theta are having the same value. T2 value will be coming as same. That is nothing but 0.58 45. That is kilonewton. And then you know what we need to do, summation moment about O to be 0. So you know that here when you will make the FBD, it is going to be T2, it is going to be T1. So you can write T2 into 200, F into 1000. This will give you the F value as 0.1169 Newton. I feel everybody understood this. Yes. So that is correct. Very good, TPM. They mentioned specific energy 20, but units were so I have solved it TPM as per the 20 joule per second also. Okay, for 20 joule per second, answer will 99 point some percent. Okay, that question is surely having some error. If that is the data, answer will be that what we have told you. So don't worry about that. Okay. Yes, any other question if you are going to tell us, then obviously we will be solving us. So sir, you are having some question. Now Sonu sir once again coming for thermal question. I will be coming for one milling question also. I got some data for that also.
Okay. So there is also one more thermal question from the Rankine cycle. I think in the power plant you have seen this question. In this power plant and Rankine cycle it is mentioned. In Rankine cycle, from here false statement was asked. You need to select the false statement, right? What was the statement? Let me write here. Superheating increase the efficiency. This was the first statement, that superheating will increase the efficiency. It was the first statement, if I am not wrong. What will be the second statement? Second statement was decreasing the boiler pressure. If you will decrease the boiler pressure like this, that will also increase the efficiency. What was the third statement? Can you please write in the comment section? It was decreasing in the condenser pressure. If you will decrease the condenser pressure, that will also increase the efficiency. And after that, the point number D was given. What was D point? Pressure at the turbine outlet. I mean turbine outlet pressure. Turbine outlet pressure depends on condenser pressure. These are the four statements. Everything right or not? It was the false statement. Na? Clearly ask, is it or not? Yes. Boiler pressure decrease, then efficiency will increase. So in this one, out of these all the four wrong statement you need to select. So in that case, let me draw the simple cycle so that every point will be clear from here. So this is the TS diagram, and if I draw the Rankine cycle on the TS diagram, then it will look like this. Is it? Like this. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. First of all, if we do the superheating means from here to here section. Are you not feeling that mean effective temperature in the superheating is going to increase? So it is absolutely right statement. Mean effective temperature during the heat supply, if it is going to increase, then definitely your efficiency will increase if there is no change in the heat rejection side. Okay, good. What is the second statement? If we decrease the boiler pressure, means if we decrease the boiler pressure, then let me change the color of the pen somewhere. Yes, okay. If we decrease the boiler pressure, then my pressure line will be shifted like this. Is it or not? Yes. So are you not feeling that mean effective temperature in the second line will decrease? Yes. So decreasing the boiler pressure is not going to increase the efficiency. After that, decreasing the condenser pressure. Like this. If you decrease the condenser pressure, then definitely mean effective temperature at the time of heat rejection will decrease. That's why you can simply say that efficiency will increase. Okay. And after that, turbine outlet pressure depend upon the condenser pressure. Turbine outlet, this is the turbine outlet pressure, and this one is the condenser inlet pressure. So definitely the outlet point of the turbine is clearly dependent on this condenser inlet, or you can say condenser pressure. So yes, these three statements are absolutely right. If you need to select the answer, then this is only the answer. Is it or not? Yes, TPM, you have selected the right answer if I'm not wrong. Yes, if the boiler pressure will decrease, then efficiency will increase. This is the false statement. You need to go with this answer. All of you clear? Okay. Let me share one more question. In this question, it was from the Brayton regenerative cycle. In regenerative Brayton cycle, Brayton cycle. What exactly I'm getting from the data or from your response, I'm going to write everything that in this Brayton, this regenerative Brayton cycle, some temperature limits are given to us. The temperature limits are given to us on TS diagram. So, sorry. On TS diagram, temperature limits are given to us like this, this, and somewhere like this. 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. This, let me write point B, and this is the point A. Okay. So, at each and every point, temperature limits are also given. This is maintained at 300 Kelvin. This temperature limit is maintained at 550 Kelvin. Right? This T4 point is maintained at this 4 point is maintained at 800 Kelvin. 800 or yes, 800 Kelvin. This B point is maintained at 600 Kelvin. And this 3 point is maintained at 1200 Kelvin. Now, you need to find what is the efficiency of this regenerative cycle. This was the question. Was it asked in the... Yeah. So, what is the efficiency you need to find? This was the question. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. TPM. So, first of all, you need to focus here. It was the only regenerative efficiency was asked, or it was the maximum regenerative efficiency was asked. So, if it was the only regenerative efficiency now, so in that case, the answer will be different. If the question was related to the maximum efficiency, then answer will be definitely different. So, in this case, first of all, this is the regenerating case. So, let me draw the regenerative cycle so that you will get the clear idea. TPM, I think answer what exactly we are getting now. This is near about pressure ratio was also given. These values are different, as you say. TPM. Okay, let me solve these values so that you will get the at least clear-cut idea. This is the regenerative cycle. After that, it is a combustion chamber. Combustion chamber, it is a turbine. And after the turbine, it is again the regeneration. Like this. This is the compressor side. Like this. And compressor and turbine are connected to each other. So it is 1, this one is 2, this I will write this A, this is the combustion chamber, this one 3, and this will be the 4, and after that this will be the V. Okay. Yeah, pressure ratio was also given 6. Aptitude का question आया था ये. Turbine outlet pressure depend upon the condenser, option D. Yeah, CAD mechanical, we have solved this value. Yeah, we have solved. Yes, CAD Mag, we have solved this question. Okay. Pressure ratio was also given. Minimum and maximum temperature given. And gamma and pressure ratio was also given. So, if I am not wrong, if the directly values are given as you say, TPM, that T minimum and T maximum was given, like this T minimum was given how much? You say it is 250 Kelvin. Okay. T maximum was given, how much? This is... as you say 1250 Kelvin. Pressure ratio is also given, that is 6. So after that, what will be the maximum regenerative efficiency? If this is asked, then definitely it will be clearly dependent upon T mean divided by T max, and this will be equal to Rp raised to gamma minus 1 upon gamma minus of 1. With this formula you will directly solve. Is it? Have you solved like this, TPM? Is it? So in that case, maximum efficiency you need to calculate. It was maximum efficiency or it was simple regenerative efficiency? Okay. So again, if the maximum efficiency asked, you will solve like this. And again, if the question is based on the simple this data, I am going to solve with the both of the data, what exactly I am getting from you guys. So if this will be directly based on this one, then we directly write that heat exchange in this regenerative, that heat input will be equal to heat output. Is it or not? If this data is correct, right? Okay. So I think from here you have get 66.67%. Okay, good. So after that we write from here that MA into CP TA minus of T2, that will be equal to MA plus M fuel into CP of G, that is T this 4 minus of TV. If you can directly write that MA CP TA minus of T2 will be approximate equal to, if the mass of fuel air fuel ratio is not given, this CP into T4 minus of TV, right? So in this case, the value of TA you will calculate from here. What exactly I am calculating? The value of TA from here I have calculated 750. After that you will write efficiency of regeneration will be equal to 1 minus heat reject divided by heat supply. This is the amount of heat supply, and this between V and 1 is the heat rejection. You will substitute both the values, you will get the answer. Yes. So again, if the question was simply asked based on the simple regeneration cycle, this was the answer. If the question was asked according to maximum regenerative answer, this was the answer. So it is up to you, or it is up to the question what exactly it was asked in the question, because in this screenshot what one of your friend have just sent to me, so he had just given all the data in this form. That's why I've just solved in this case. From here you will get the efficiency from the data, and if it is the maximum ask, as you say TPM, that then with the help of this data you will get 66.67 efficiency. I think both the methods are clear. What exactly was asked in the question, it is the important thing right now. Okay, good, great. So these are the thermal question I have tried to discuss. Yes. Okay. If it was the 100% regeneration now, then directly let me go back. If it was the 100% regeneration, my dear, then with the help of this one you will get 100%. With the help of simple formula you will get this answer as a correct answer. Just tell me one more question. It was 1 marks question or 2 marks question? I hope if it was asked up to this, then definitely it is related to 1 marks question, and if it is simple regenerative Brayton cycle, then it is a 2 marks question. So I think based on this formula, if the question was asked, it is clearly 2 marks question. Okay, NAT 2 marks question. Okay. 100% regeneration was also given, and it was the NAT question that was asked for 2 marks. Great. Okay. Good. So you say that you have just got how much is the efficiency of this regenerative cycle? You have got like 66.67%, as you say. According to the data given to you, we get good. Okay, so over to you, sir. Next question. Okay.
question?
नहीं हो गया. Okay, sir.
Yes, guys. चलिए. So just the first aptitude question that I've got for the day. So in case you have aptitude questions, let us know. And one more maths question. Okay, so maths के already we have solved 6-7 questions. One more coming up. But पहले एक simple सा question है aptitude का, इसको देख लेते हैं. Okay, you have to just identify the wrong one. Okay. Find the odd one out, and the series is given as 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Sorry, 1, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 13, and 21. Okay, basically Fibonacci. 1 plus 1 yields 2. When you add 1 and 2, it will give 3. So when you add 2 plus 3, it should be 5. This expression should be 5, and then उसके बाद भी consistency होगा. जैसे ही 3 और 5 को add किया, you get 8. 5 plus 8 you add. If it was 5, then you should get 13 correct. 8 plus 13 gives you 21. Okay, so that is what now a particular term is equal to the sum of the previous two terms. Okay, so this term is wrong. It should be actually the term which is 5 addition of 2 and 3. ये एक simple सा question था. Okay, ये एक simple सा question था यहाँ पे. ठीक है. Now one of the question of maths I told you, ना मैंने आपको earlier बोल दिया था कि there is a question on non-homogeneous system of equation and what is a condition for infinite number of solutions. Okay, so that data is there with me now. Okay, question ऐसा आया था, ये मुझे पता चल गया था, data नहीं आया था. Now look into the data. Okay, look into the data. Okay, so system of equation is given to you, non-homogeneous system of equation given to you, x plus 2y plus z equivalent to 5. Okay, 2x plus ay, 2x plus ay plus 4z is equal to 12 and 2x plus 4y, okay, plus 6z is equal to b. 2x plus 4y plus 6z is equal to b. 2x plus ay plus 4z is 12 and x plus 2y plus z is equal to the 5. Okay, what is the condition? Okay, what is the condition? Right, yes. What is the condition? Correct? Yeah. करेक्ट. नॉन ट्रिवियल या इनफाइनाइटली मेनी सॉल्यूशन. इनफाइनाइट सॉल्यूशंस के लिए ए और बी की वैल्यू पूछी है. ए और बी की वैल्यू फॉर इनफाइनाइट सॉल्यूशंस. ठीक है, चलिए गुड. सो यहां पे आपको क्या करना है, व्हाट इज द कंडीशन फॉर दिस इनफाइनाइट सॉल्यूशन डियर? द कंडीशन फॉर द इनफाइनाइट सॉल्यूशन इज दैट रैंक ऑफ ए इक्वल टू रैंक ऑफ द augmented matrix. Rank of coefficient matrix is equal to rank of augmented matrix. Both of them equal, but what? Less than the number of variables. Less than the number of variables. ठीक है. Okay, yes, Abbas, Fawaz, I think that's what the number is going to come up. अब rank of A equal to rank of A is to be less than the number of variables चाहिए. So if I start applying, let's apply the elementary operation on A is to B. Okay, and they are going to be equivalent to 1, 2, 1, 5. Okay, then I have 2A, 4 and the 12. Then I have 2, 4, 6 and the B. Okay, so एक basic operation अगर आपने यहाँ पे apply किया, that is R2 is equal to R2 minus twice of R1. Okay, and then you take up R3 equivalent to R3 minus twice of R1. Okay, then A is to B will be equivalent to 1, 2, 1, 5. Okay, now R2 minus 2 R1, 2 minus 2 into 1, A minus 4. ठीक है, a minus 4. डिटर्मिनेंट इक्वल टू 0 भी कर सकते हैं, बट वहां से सिर्फ a का वैल्यू आएगा. दैट विल ओनली गिव यू द वैल्यू ऑफ a. ओके, देन यू हैव 4 minus 2 2 एंड देन 12 minus 10 यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 2. देन अगेन R3 minus 2 R1, तो दिस इज 0. ओके, 4 minus 2 into 4, ये भी 0 आ गया. 6 minus 2, दिस विल बी 4 एंड लास्ट एलिमेंट विल बी b minus 10. Now you want rank of A equal to rank of A is to be less than number of variable. Rank of A also less than number of variable. इसका ये भी मतलब है कि if you want rank of A less than n, okay, so determinant of A 0 आप चाहें तो ये भी use कर सकते हैं. And now because it is a triangular matrix, it is a upper triangular matrix, for the determinant to be 0, okay, for the mod A part to be 0, okay, A should be equal to 4. Yeah, you can also say it is in the echelon form. The matrix A at least in the echelon form. ओके, ये echelon फॉर्म आ गया है आपके पास, तो a minus 4 का वैल्यू 0 होना चाहिए. ओके, ठीक है, देन ओनली यू हैव व्हाट ना, रैंक इज इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ नॉन जीरो रोज एंड दीज टू विल बिकम, अगर a minus 4 0 हुआ तो these two will become symmetric. One more operation you apply, this will be converted to 0. ओके, सो इसको प्रॉपर echelon फॉर्म में भी कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं आफ्टर पुटिंग a equal to 4, बट दैट इज व्हाट, a का वैल्यू 4 तो आ गया है. ओके, बिकॉज द डिटर्मिनेंट इज प्रोडक्ट ऑफ डायगोनल नंबर्स. ठीक है, नाउ इफ a is equal to 4 ना, ओके, जस्ट 1 सेकेंड, if a is equal to 4, then the numbers are, okay, then numbers are 1 2 1 5. एक बार यहाँ पे वापस लिख लेता हूँ, 1 2 1 5. Okay, then this was 0, ये already 0 हो चुका था. Then you have 2 2. Okay, then you have 0 0 4 and the last term is b minus 10. Now just one more operation. If you just apply na R3, that is equivalent to R3 minus 2 R2. Okay, R3 minus 2 R2, तो ये complete echelon form में convert हो जाएगा. Number of starting zeros will be in the increasing order. Okay, after applying this operation, you will have A is to B is equal to 1 2 1 5. Okay, 0 0 2 2 and then 0 0 4 minus 4, R3 minus 2 R2, this is also 0. ये हो गया 0 and b minus 10 minus 4, that is b minus 14. ओके सो देखो रैंक ऑफ ए तो 2 कर चुके हैं. ओके रैंक ऑफ ए इज टू बी को भी अगर 2 करना है, okay we are looking for rank of a equal to rank of b less than number of variables 3 है, and if you want rank of a is to be equal to 3. देखो अगर ये नॉन जीरो हुआ, समझ लेना, if this is non zero, if suppose यहाँ पे I fill 2, okay, then although it is in the echelon form and rank will be number of non zero rows, okay, and all the 3 rows will be non zero, but I want the rank equal to 2, so I only want 2 non zero rows because it is in the echelon form. तो b minus 14 को भी करना पड़ेगा 0 and b is equal to 14. जैसे ही यहाँ पे किया 0, okay, echelon form भी है, starting the number of starting zeros are in the increasing order and the rank is equal to number of non zero rows. एक हो जाएगी 0, ऊपर वाली 2 होंगी non zero. Okay, so b का value 14. Okay, the value of b is equal to 14. Correct, Abhishek. तो a4 and b14, that is what is the answer we have got. Okay, so ये question आया था, मैंने पहले hint किया था. The data was not there with us. Okay, there is a question on non-homogeneous system of equation for non-trivial या infinitely many solution. And this is the data coming up. ठीक है guys, come on. Come on. तो धीरज sir, you're ready with there? Right, sir, but machine design?
हाँ ये सर.
Machine design.
आप सर सब्जेक्ट भी आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया आप.
नहीं मैंने ऐसे guess किया.
So guys, next question is from theory of failure, and one more question we are having from flywheel. Okay, so then we will see how to solve these two questions. Let me add some slides for that. So first of all, let us see what is the question related to theory of failure. So as I already told you, MPST, MSST, MDET are 3 important theory of failure from which generally questions are coming, and the question was from MDET this time. Okay, and they have asked you as usual, find out the factor of safety, and we were having a shaft given. On this shaft it was given that a force of 100 kilonewton is acting and a torque of 60 kilonewton meter. So this was given to us guys. Okay, so when we are talking about the 60 kilonewton meter, it was given, or 60 newton meter, was it sir? I feel some maths answer they are saying.
नहीं सर, ये जो बोल रहा है ना, एक क्वेश्चन बच्चे ने एप्टीट्यूड का बताया है, तो वो तो देख के ही समझ में आ रहा है. द वन गाय दैट यू आर टेलिंग द आंसर इज 21 वेरी क्लियरली, बिकॉज दैट इज द ओनली कॉम्पोजिट नंबर, रेस्ट आर प्राइम. एंड यू आर टेलिंग वन मोर क्वेश्चन, आइगन वैल्यू. वीडियो को रिपीट करना, दैट क्वेश्चन इज डिस्कस, दैट वन गाय, दैट वैल्यू ऑफ अल्फा यू आर टेलिंग, वो डिस्कस हो चुका है सर.
ओके,
ठीक है, तो यू कैन रिवाइंड द वीडियो. आइगन वैल्यू वाला क्वेश्चन गाइस पहले डिस्कस हो चुका है.
Theory of failure sir question. So guys, yes, diameter was given. TPM, can you tell me this was 60 kilonewton meter is correct or something different? So we are getting diameter whenever we are talking about was given to be 50 mm. So can you tell me whether this value 60 kilonewton meter is correct or not? Because some people are saying it is 80 newton meter, some people are saying 60 kilonewton per meter, sorry, per kilonewton meter. So I don't know whatever it is. If you tell me, then we can go further. But you know, for that we will be finding out first of all the stress, that is sigma induced stress P by A, and that will be written as nothing but 100 into 10 to the power 3 divided by pi by 4 into 50 ka square. So when you will be going for this guys, you will be getting the value of induced stress. This calculation I have done as 50.93. This is 50.93. This is Newton per mm square. This is the first stress we are going to get. Now we will be finding out the tau induced, that is coming because of torque. You know it is 16 T by pi d cube. 16 T by pi d cube, you are having 16 into 60. That is 0, 0, 0 will be 60,000 Newton now. And this is having the value of Newton meter. And then we are going to have एक और है इसके बाद. So guys, after that we have pi into 50 ka cube. So you will be solving this as you have told the value. I am going for this. This is going to be mm cube. Okay. So obviously if you want to convert this meter, 1000 will be coming more for this. So we will be solving this 16 into 6,000, 60,000. And divided by we have pi. Divided by we have 50 ka cube, and then we are going to have into 1000. So it would be coming out to be I feel 2444.6 Newton per mm square. 100 Newton, 60 Newton, I feel sigma xx was 25 MPa. Sigma xx is coming out to be 50 guys. Okay, so when we are talking about this 16, okay, 60 Newton meter only. So then in that case we will be having divided by 1000. Okay, so for that, okay, whatever, if it is 60 Newton meter, then the obviously answer will be changing slightly. So we are going to have first of all let me take eraser. Okay, for eraser I would be saying this is Newton meter, so I am writing it 60 Newton meter. So in that case, answer will be coming for this as 24. This will be coming out to be 24.496. So guys, as I said already, if the data is this, then the answer is this. If data is changing, answer will surely be changing. Moving further, guys, when I got this, we will be going for the principal stresses now. We would be going for sigma 1, 2 now. And sigma 1, 2 is sigma xx plus sigma yy by 2 plus minus square root of sigma xx minus sigma yy by 2 ka square plus tau xy ka square. This will give us the value of principal stresses, and principal stresses are coming as, guys, 60.74, and second value is coming out to be minus 9.85. Okay, these are the value coming. Then I will go for the statement sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square minus sigma 1 sigma 2 is equals to SYT divided by factor of safety. You know, we are going for the square of this. You will be getting the value of factor of safety from here. Okay, so this is going to be, yes, paper was moderate and lengthy, the same I want to say. Paper was slightly lengthy, but it was moderate. I will not say it. First of all, the best thing about this paper is what I found from my part, if I say about design, production. So the questions were from the predicted areas. Means last time, like, some questions were there from the areas which they have never asked before, like additive manufacturing and all. Okay, so guys, this is okay, 4.31. Yes, around it is coming out to be 4 point something only. Okay, so either 4.31 or 4.4, that you can see after the calculation, but it is coming like that only. Okay, so guys, one more question we are going to see is related to flywheel, guys. Okay, so last question is related to flywheel from my side. This is the kinetic energy stored, that is by the flywheel, is given as 300 joules. It is given that omega maximum is 280 radians per second. Omega minimum is 220 radians per second. Okay, and they have also given the value of coefficient of fluctuation of speed, that is 0.05. Okay, and you need to find out the I mass moment of inertia. So guys, I already told you energy equation is going to be most important part from the flywheel, and questions are generally coming from that. And you know what is energy equation? Delta E is equals to I omega mean square CS. So when we are talking about delta E, it was given as 300. Yes, 300 as per the data I have. I we need to find out. Omega mean is maximum plus minimum by 2. 280 plus 220 divided by 2 ka square. CS is delta N by N mean. So delta N is 60. By N mean is this 280 plus 220. It will be coming out to be 250, I feel so. Okay, this is omega mean square. Okay, CS is given. Why I am calculating it? 0.05. So I we need to find out. It will be 300 by 0.05 into, this is going to be 200 plus 200, 480, 50, 500 by 2, 250 ka square. Now guys, there is one catch. This is the data given by the some of the student. If it would be written as like plus minus, then it will be multiplied by 2, so that you know already. So what we will be getting after calculation is 300 divided by 0.05 and divided by 250 ka square. The answer is coming out to be, are you getting 0.096 kg meter square? Very good, TPM. So this is the answer coming. So this is the answer coming, guys. Okay, so guys, now we will be entering yes. This. Okay guys, now we are coming to some of the important point. They are also for you guys. So guys, as you know, whenever the answer sheet, your OMR sheet is coming, you want to see what are the rank you were expecting. Okay, so for that, you can go for like GATE for GATE 2024 rank predictor is there. So you can go to BYJU'S Exam Prep app or on the website, and there you will get the rank predictor, and by putting your OMR sheet you can get that what kind of rank you can get, and this is this will be having the data based on the paper. Our experts would be making this for you, that in what marks you are going to get what kind of rank. Okay, so this is a very, very important thing. So guys, just after your OMR sheets are released, don't forget to go to BYJU'S Exam Prep app. There you will be getting the expected rank what you can get in your marks. Okay, so don't miss this. And the second thing I would like to tell you guys, that is also very important, that is after GATE exam, like you already have given, after getting OMR sheet, you would be getting an idea what kind of marks you are getting. Right now also you have the idea how your exam is. So when you have the idea how many marks you are getting, you would be looking for something. Ki sir, in this marks what I will get, in that marks what I will get. So for that also, for that solution giving to you, guys, just after the second weekend, like the ECEE and other branch paper is there on the second weekend. So from 13th of February, you can join us on BYJU'S Exam Prep app. There you will be getting post-GATE 2024 session where we will be telling you everything about every PSU, every IIT, every NIT, every government engineering college, all other possibilities which are there from the GATE score. So in that series, within 10 days, you will get to know. Within 10 days, I am saying because we are covering everything. So based on your score, you will be getting what you are going to get. Okay. So based on that, you can make your preparation for interviews and all other things. So don't miss this opportunity, guys. हाँ, मैं cutoff पे आ रहा हूँ. Hare Krishna, don't worry, because my entire team is here. So within a minute, we are coming on to that. But first of all, these important things I am telling you, don't miss this opportunity. Okay. And then guys, if you have just given the GATE examination because you were in third year and you have given just to check how the paper is coming, but you are really looking for GATE 25 or 26, but you want to make your decision. You want to know which exam I shall target and what is the benefit of preparing for GATE ESC together or only GATE, how you want to go. For that, you can fill the form which is available in the description, or you directly call on this number. You will get one-to-one counseling from our counselors. Okay, and that counseling will help you to decide your target, and they will also help you like what you are looking for, whether you can get that from GATE or not, what are your situations in studies as per that, all other information whatever you are looking for, they will be telling you about that. So this is the free one-to-one counseling. You just need to call on this number and register for this, and or you can also fill the form with the links is there in the description. That is also a very, very important thing, guys. And after that, I would like to tell that if you have already decided, then guys, Vision 25-26 batch is there, and in the upcoming weekend you will also get the scholarship test for that after GATE. So you can appear for that to get the scholarships, and also workshop would be there on Wednesday, which you can join to know what should be the way to do in the entire year. And that workshop will be taken by Richa Gupta ma'am. So I have already told you. And now, sir, shall we come? Please, aa jaiye aap sabhi log. So guys, you can see now entire team is in front of you to tell you about cutoff. Okay, so to tell you about the maximum possible marks. Sir, Rakesh sir. So बिना मैथ सेप्टी के कैसे कट ऑफ
सर एप्टीट्यूड का तो क्वेश्चंस आज ऑनेस्टली आया नहीं मतलब वी डिड नॉट गेट जस्ट 1 or 2 questions we got that were very easy. Maths was normal मतलब normal. Maths was normal, nothing difficult from maths.
Sonu sir, what do you say about thermal part?
Thermal is easy to moderate, means basic thermodynamics से कुछ questions थे, that was easy. And from applied thermodynamic, it was related to the power plant, especially from the Rankine and Brayton cycle. Whenever
RAC IC engine 0 था, whenever question are asked from the Brayton and Rankine cycle, definitely this part is easy. So Chandra sir, FMHMT.
सर क्योंकि हम बहुत टाइम से पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट्स पढ़ा रहे हैं तो थोड़ा सा हम इजियर साइड में हमें फील होता है, बट एज पर द स्टूडेंट्स हु आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर सो मेनी सब्जेक्ट्स, उनके हिसाब से आई वुड नॉट से इट वाज इजी, though my subjects were quite easier compared to last year or previous years, but overall if I talk about the fluid mechanics and heat transfer, the questions were lengthy, but they are the type of questions which we have expected, which we have already told the students these are the important areas from where the questions are going to be asked, so there was no surprise at all. So there was not much surprise.
Sir, Som के लिए.
Sir, Som, we got 4 questions. One question was MSQ, finding the indeterminate beam. That was easy. One question was from hoop stress and mixed problem of hoop stress and pressure vessels and Mohr circle. That was also means if student has understood which concept has to be applied, then it was easy. Okay. And the third one is वो maximum bending moment निकालना, वो तो easy था सर. मतलब civil के लिए तो वो maximum bending easy है, UVL mechanical के लिए पता नहीं. Okay.
सर मैक्सिमम के लिए मैकेनिकल के लिए सुपर इजी. मैंने आपको फॉर्मूला बताया, आप तो कैलकुलेशंस कर रहे थे.
सर कॉन्सेप्ट पे बिलीव करता हूँ, मैं फॉर्मूला पे आया.
सर फॉर्मूले कॉन्सेप्ट से ही आया ना.
तो और कौन सा था, एक और क्वेश्चन याद नहीं आ रहा. हाँ, एक और था 3 inch
प्रेशर वेसल भी था ना.
हाँ, प्रेशर वेसल और Mohr circle combination था. And one was 3 inch arc. That was also, I guess, slightly, I guess, a little bit higher than the moderate level. So overall, the SOM was, you can say, except one question, it was easy.
So, sirs have already told about their subject. About my subjects, I would like to tell you, for machine design, like the best thing what I found is the questions were there from the expected areas. Like we got one question from the band break. Okay, so for that simple question, find out F take moment. That is every year coming question. Okay, Soderbergh question, that most conservative theory of failure, that already appeared one time in the GATE in 1996 or 2003. I don't know exact year, but it was a PYQ. And when we are talking about the other question, like theory of failure question, so in theory of failure question, it was given normal loading and torque. So that is also using the concept of SOM. If someone have done SOM, then only he would be able to do that question by making the state of stress and all. And if you see the theory of machines, that is flywheel question, you have already seen. And whatever question I have seen, as per that, I would like to say the level was moderate side. Okay, it was not very easy, but yes, calculations were quite more, I would like to say. From production tailor to life was expected, every year question is coming from that. Welding question was also very simple. If you see, casting question was having lengthy calculation, but it was not difficult. But I would like to say, yes, it was moderate. I will not say it easy. It is moderate and lengthy paper. Okay, so yes, definitely lengthy was there.
Cutoff, sir.
Sir, cutoff, I feel it should be approximately 30.
General के लिए.
हाँ sir.
30. On OBC EWS. Around 24.
Yes.
And here it is around 18 to 20.
18 to 20. Yes.
Okay. And this is about cutoff. What about IIT and PSU? I mean, compared to PSU also, the seats are very much changing. So we should not predict that. But IIT seats are almost fixed. So IIT from last year, a student is getting 40 marks, 50 marks. Compared to last year, with lesser marks, can they be selected or with more marks?
So, थोड़ा सा चेंज होगा, बहुत ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ना चाहिए.
वो थोड़ा
पहले 40 था,
जानना चाह रहे हैं कि
पहले
नीचे होगा.
previously it was 40, it should be 43 to 45, not more than that.
Okay, I guess because the cutoff you have told is little 2-3 marks more than,
yes,
so that means
1.5
IIT will be
more.
also
Yes,
in that range.
And sir, I feel that maximum mark should be somewhere 85, because in mechanical previously 91, so I am expecting 85 plus should be there. Sir, what
It's
about
a straight traveler is telling कि maths IN वाले हैं, तो आप rewind कर सकते हैं. Maths already cover हो चुका है. The question of maths have been covered.
अभिषेक से पूछो सर कैसा हुआ.
Abhishek have already told me, sir, that 40 question he have done, but majority are of 2 marks.
Okay,
good.
So Abhishek, for PSU, as sir have said, that will be depending on the number of posts. But I feel if you are getting
PSU
65 plus, you are on the safer. 65 to 70 plus.
For IT also it is increasing, but 100% for PSU it will decrease because this year more number of PSUs than last
More
year.
number of PSU will be coming, more number of seats will be there.
And अभी और PSUs आएंगी, just wait.
और बहुत सारे अच्छे बच्चे सर मैकेनिकल में ना इसरो और बार्क में सेटल हो गए क्योंकि ज्यादा सीधा
ही
क्रीम वहां सेटल हुई है.
चला गया है.
तो इस बार PSU में आपको benefit मिलेगा, and we have seen from the last 2 years that number of students are lesser, competition is and seats is increasing after COVID period, so that is a good thing for the students' point of view as per we are talking about mechanical particularly.
Okay. So I guess now sir mechanical feeling will be little bit less stress.
Less stress. Free हो गए. Day one पे free हो गए.
एरिया वैसे भी फोर्स स्ट्रेस फोर्स बाय एरिया होता है उसमें. एरिया धीरे सर का थोड़ा क्रॉस सेक्शन.
सर क्रॉस सेक्शन सरफेस दोनों ही ज्यादा है. So I would like to say now I feel many of you are also giving XC paper. So अभी रुकना नहीं है. XC के लिए भी जिन्होंने भरा है वो तैयारी करें.
So XC is on 10th or 11th?
Sir, it will be on 10th.
Okay, good.
And one more thing, guys.
Almost 1 week है पूरा.
Yes, almost 1 week. And guys, for that we are coming up with a lot of sessions for you. And those who are preparing for engineering services, for them also a lot of plan have already been done. So be ready. This 1 week, this 2 week for ESC, 1 week for XC paper. We are going to give you a lot of the things which will help you in the exam. And maybe last time I have seen many students whose GATE mechanical paper was bad. Even some student did not qualify that, but with the XC paper, they got admissions into IITs. So guys, that's why I'm saying don't take it lightly. If this paper is good, then also if this paper was bad, then also. Because maybe that XC paper may reach you IIT. That is going to be a very good thing. I would like to say first option is PSU, second is IIT. So if you are not getting first, getting second, it is a good thing. And that also in good branches like thermal and design with the XC you can get into. So PI paper is already over in the first shift. So only XC paper is there majorly for the students. So that is why guys, be ready for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And guys, all those students who have not done well as per the expectation, let me tell you guys, if you have real concept आपके सही है ना, if you have real potential guys, then equivalent exams are in future, like BARC is there, state PSUs will be there, PSUs which will be taking their own exam like HPCL, BHL. So अगर potential है, अगर दम है, तो opportunity ऐसी ही या कुछ इससे भी अच्छी आएंगी in future. Okay, so stay tuned guys. Okay, thank you.
So all the very best for upcoming exams and congratulations जिनने आज फोड़ दिया है. Okay, so now you can take a deep breath, enjoy.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.